first attack for Big Chungus. So he's adding a +5. He rolled a 19. The advantage roll here, so that's a 10 on the first one. And a natural 20. Welcome back to Wicked Initiative, everybody. I'm your humble DM, Dan Perez, and with me I have all of my awesome Wicked adventurers. Say hi, everybody.
I'm back.
A quick recap of a very heavy lore session last week. Obviously, Gax and Aragar weren't here to experience it, so I'll go a little bit more in depth so they can get a quick refresher, and hopefully they'll be able to keep up. After you guys spoke to a dead burned corpse in the middle of the streets, finding out that it was Kieran Agrivar, you guys headed down to investigate the tunnels where you had a lead on potentially where Foxfire and the two girls were headed. You guys make your way down there. It is much deeper and longer than you possibly could have imagined was down here. Along the way, you find a couple of strange runes that are just written on the walls. And Bosco eventually was able to read them with the help of the Thok. And one of the runes here, these runes are kind of like hieroglyphs. Like some of them are alphabetic and others are more telling a story. This one here read, "Here lies the executioner," which you guys know, or Bosco knows to be the Thok, or at least an obsidian dragon. You guys head down, after this knowledge, head down into that larger kind of open gap that was in the tunnel way. And there was a bit of like running water that Cedric and Zarzaros had noticed before. Nixel flies you all down, and you guys eventually reach the bottom where you follow this stream of water that is slowly moving until you hear the rumble of a waterfall cascading over a ledge. When you get to the ledge of the waterfall, there's this massive cavern about 700 feet in diameter. And below, about 200, 300 feet down, you guys see a large, kind of almost forgotten temple. And this is a temple that was either made by the paladins of Her Mercy from the past, which you guys eventually find out to be that this is another place that Jaxamar had been involved in, potentially a temple of his that he created, or even maybe a living area for just the paladins to come and give tribute, that sort of stuff. As you get down there, through some jumping and leaping and helping of one another, Ares takes out the Echo Stone and places it against one of the stones that's part of the temple itself. You saw a quick echo or a memory of what transpired not however many hours before. And it was of Foxfire, who was sort of just like muttering under his breath, going pacing back and forth, while the other two girls were kind of doing like a patty cake sort of thing, and still kind of doing that odd singing. You guys see this, take it in, and eventually move on through the large doors that swing open into what seems to be a large, forgotten library. There are tons of books here that have just been untouched. This place was either erased from history, forgotten, it was invisible, it was hidden. Who knows what transpired here? But it hasn't been touched in ages. Centuries old. I think for you three, you guys would have known that Agros is not centuries old. Agros is a much younger continent to you guys. In this library, you guys found a number of books that one of them was called The Rite of Becoming. And this spoke about basically the ritualistic tradition of the dragon gods, the juror, the judge, the executioner, a couple of others that would sit around a kind of like a bunch of eggs that were being decided upon whether or not they were worthy to become a dragon, a god within Celestia or not. And they would sit around and debate and counsel each other on which one to pick. This you found was very significant in one of the stories that eventually transpired in a pool that was beyond in the next room. Before we get to that pool, another scroll, research notes were discovered, and you guys found that Jaximar was the one who had been altering these eggs in the past. Whether or not it was by his own selfishness or by Tamara telling him to do it, you weren't able to figure that out. But you do know that Jaximar was the one who started all of this and eventually led to creating the first Draconians. Those beastly looking lizard dragon men that you guys have been fighting. The big ones, the small ones, they're all different shapes and sizes and colors. After this, you guys head into a larger kind of foyer area in the middle with this glowing kind of silverish light pool that's just swirling. And Nixel immediately jumps in. Unknowingly, he had entered a pool of reflection. And it showed him his greatest fear. And all of you saw this as well. Nixel's greatest fear was rejection. You saw a story where basically Nixel was presenting kind of like a piece of clockwork or something he had created, and his parents were basically like putting it down, telling him to read his books, all of this, stop meddling with this clockwork and actually do real magic. Nixel, feeling naked and embarrassed, ended up leaving the pool, but right after that, Bosco was pleaded by Gorthak to basically either...
The Gorthak?
Vithok, sorry, not Gorthak. Vithok pleaded him, like, hey, don't look in this, please. I beg you. And Bosco, you know what? He said, I want to know. Bosco looked in, and you saw a story transpire where Tamara, Lendis, and Vithok were all sort of flying together. And it cut to a scene where you could see a kind of like a longing look, not necessarily in love, but in care for, between Tamara and Vithok before he was this spirit being that's within him now. And there's also this silvery kind of dragon egg that's sitting between them as they look across from one another. It cuts to a third scene where the council has come forth, and you guys recognize this as being what was in that book, The Rite of Becoming, where there's 2 dragon eggs placed within the circle of this council, and the juror waves one off, which you guys realize is the one that was between Tamara and Vithok. The one that was chosen was Tamara's and Lendis. Vithok, seemingly jealous. Just say it.
These dragons ain't loyal, bro.
Just say it.
Keep going. It's good. The drama.
Tamara screaming at Vithok not to do it.
Just say it.
Thank you.
Hearing that was confusing.
All the messages about slut dragons. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's out of context.
It gets better.
Tamara from behind Lendis screaming at Vithok, don't do it, basically. Vithok swipes at the juror, in which led to Bosco realizing that the back half of this scenario was what he saw in that dream that one night of the downfall of Vithok. As his essential godhood was removed from him. A final judgment, if you wish. At this point, Zarzros also went privately and looked into the pool. Zarzros was encountering his greatest fear, which was something he had done in the past and the memory of it. A murder that he had committed on a kobold. Sliced, torn open from jaw to spine, bottom of the spine.
Brutal. I don't remember this part.
After this transpired, you guys moved in further into this forgotten temple, where you guys came to an impassable wall. A milky white wall of force, and from behind it you guys could see this stone pillar with a crystal sitting in it, a four-sided crystal. And on each side was one of those strange runes. And Bosco, once again, was able to read this with the help of Vithok. And it read the word, or actually this one was using the alphabet, R-A-I-C-K, which spells Raic. And it's at this point, Gax, that you would immediately recognize that Raic is a fish of delicacy within the lizard folk, and it's a delicacy because it's not local. But what concerns you the most is you were never able to figure out why your plague was different from the others, from this one that you had just cured with the fire bloom. And you, I think, would understand in this moment that this must have been the conduit for how they were delivering the plague to you and why it was different.
Okay.
You also know that in a matter of a week or two, a celebration would be happening where you are from, in Rismanok, where you're from. Just a local autumn feast. And Raic would be on the menu.
FYI.
Okay. Can I do a quick nature check? Do I know where Raic comes from myself?
No nature check needed. You would know that this is so the traders in Juknask, the other side of, so you've got you down here at the bottom, across the bit of the bay. You went from here up to Chax and across to Port Fisher. Juknask is over here where the ocean lies. So they're the traders that deal in snuff. They have very large snuff deposits over here, and so they've been trading with whoever's coming from the Sea of Fallen Stars, which you know from their history. The Sea of Fallen Stars connects directly to Selgaunt and Archendale and the Dale Lands.
Okay. Yeah. They're getting all of their stuff.
Spice from
Yeah, from
you
the-
guys, and then giving fish in return.
Yeah.
Fish is infected.
Yeah. Okay.
Me papa, as you would say.
Oh my god. Me papa.
Me?
You would say like that.
Seeing that, and kind of putting it all together and understanding how their the differences and all that, I look to Arigar. We have to head back to the Veshlins.
Iconic.
Awesome.
I think I know how they're infecting our people now.
That's good.
They're using Rayek to... We're trading the snuff for Rayek, which has been infected. Yeah. And you said there's a celebration in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have time to journey normally.
Yeah. We'll have to make time to go back to warn them.
Yeah. I'm absolutely willing to go. But there's... We'll discuss that later.
Okay.
As you guys are at this impassable wall, I think I need to re-mention, because I think Aragar wasn't you weren't here.
Mhm.
So these symbols, someone rolled an Arcana check, I don't remember who, but to pass this wall, basically the crystal across it is waiting for a password of some sort. Either a passphrase, a password, something. It's the only way to get it down. And understanding those 4 letters is the only way to do it. That's the hint.
Wait. Sorry, what is this? Is what
Rayek,
again?
the crystal. It's basically what's holding this wall here is not an active spell, it is an enchanted crystal behind it with those letters on it. Almost like Rayek is a cipher.
Sorry, how do you spell Rayek for the...
R-A-I-K.
Okay, thank you.
You mean to travel all the way back to the Veshlins?
Yes. In order to warn my people, I must. I have to.
When do you plan on embarking?
How long does it take for us to get...
It's
there?
about a week.
As soon as possible. They have a festival in 2 weeks' time where the fish will be eaten. So I must warn them before the plague comes back.
If you plan to make the journey, can I trouble you in a favor?
Your sword,
It would be on the way.
Much appreciated.
Shit.
Wait, such a good. Hold up.
Did we ever catch the names of those 2 girls that Foxarms was with?
Linnariel is the older one. the other one, I don't think you ever got her name.
She wasn't out when he was out.
No, it was just Linario.
Yeah.
Her name.
The half-dragon.
Kira.
I speak out loud.
Kira.
Yeah.
What?
Echoes. Kira.
I thought it was that too.
What are you saying?
I'm guessing the cipher.
So, well, because
I point to this. I point to the crystal of the rune.
How much time have you spent with that book?
Oh, I'd say aside from the almost every night that wasn't interrupted, I would have probably ended with just skimming through the book as best I could.
Give me an insight check. And you can do it with advantage since you've been probably.
So can I give him
Okay,
guidance?
alright,
No.
Alright, so yeah, that's a 16.
Can I give him guidance? Oh, never mind.
You can give him guidance.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guidance. Roll a d4. It probably won't help.
What's the
but
second roll?
Classic.
Because the first was a 16, but that gives me an 18.
18.
That's funny.
I think
I'm back.
because you've been actively standing here trying to figure this cipher out, you're puzzled by it. I think you've been standing there maybe 5-10 minutes trying to think of any
I'm also kind of
code word that you've a name, anything that you've come across. All of that language that you see in that book is gobbledygook to you. But there is a specific section that seems different from the rest. Almost like if you were able to study it hard enough and long enough, you'd be able to use these 4 letters as kind of like the cipher key to unlocking what it says, but you still won't be able to read it.
Okay, I get it. So I could rearrange the correct symbols in the order, but I just don't know the pronunciations, so I
Yeah.
couldn't actually use the passphrase.
How are we supposed to rearrange them?
Well, he's saying that there's a section that would let me learn the text, but I just don't know the pronunciations because I need someone to actually speak out the symbols in order to learn the language. And that's what it's required. It requires a vocal component for the passphrase to work. So at this point, yeah, I guess I would at this point I'd go. I would almost absent-mindedly, like I forget people are around me. You see me. Everyone sees me start to skim through this book.
Give me a just a base intelligence check.
This one I'm gonna give you guidance on.
And the DC
Before you roll.
DC for this is very high.
I figured,
Like this
yeah.
is going to be, to get it right now, it's going to be a 25.
Well, I will say it's mostly me. I'm forgetting that people are in the room, and I've been very cagey about this book up until now.
Okay.
I don't know if it's at 17.
Yeah, I think you do your best to sort of like start getting a couple of them, but it's going to take you some time to uncover all this.
Yeah.
Probably a couple of weeks to figure it all out.
So you're saying this crystal is a cipher, and we have to rearrange these 4 letters to get
We have
through?
to speak the passphrase, but none of us know how to speak the language. I don't know what language this is. If I did, I would already be trying to find a tutor. But this is ancient.
So not only do we not know the language, it's also scrambled.
Yes, at least in the book.
Well, 4 letters and 4 combinations, or 4 possibilities. That's 256 combinations.
Well, we also don't know how to pronounce these letters at all.
On top of that, guessing will do us no good.
I can't. I've been trying to slowly piece together the text in this book. But without additional guidance, this would take a very long time.
I can lend my aid.
If you can figure out how they go, I can read a lot of languages.
I don't know where this book, what information lies in this book. It It could be. It probably is dangerous. Hence why I've been reluctant to bring it out.
Do you not trust us?
The moment he says that, the hands come out.
Let's just say Nixel's not the only one that's been projected for pursuing certain endeavors.
Got him!
I'm confused at how that is a yes or no response to do you trust us?
Oh.
He trusts
Can
me.
worms.
There's always information that people like to keep hidden or like to keep to themselves. I think it's best practice that we all try our best to understand that we're all in this together, and that the more information we share with each other, the better off we'll be in figuring all of this out.
As you say that, a little bit of like sandstone falls from the temple.
That all makes sense over there, but I kind of like what we've been doing, just zone of truth in people.
Or
The hands come back up.
threatening to.
It's the zone of truth is not deficient.
Did we also
Sad.
miss the fact that he said that he cannot read the book? So he does not know what the book says.
I fail to see how that would stop us from deciphering the message.
It
Oh,
has a
no.
verbal component.
I understand.
Would you trust me to take a look?
If I showed you letters that you could not pronounce, you could pronounce the word?
I am confident in my ability to descramble anything.
I am highly intrigued, Argar. Would you please give him a chance?
Before we do this,
I won't be forcing Aragar into anything.
That's why I asked him for leave.
I put my hand out in between everyone.
Sorry, I heard that certain gestures are a sign of trust.
Put a hand out. I trust Argar more than
I
other
was
people
gonna
in
say,
this
Argar
group.
like looks around, you actively just see Dax like shake his head like, what the fuck, bro?
Nixel puts his hand out. Nixel's in.
Cedric puts on one of his gloves. He's like, I don't think anyone washed their hands.
I slap the top of your hand before you put it in. This is a scolding.
As you
Sand
guys
castle
put,
on 3.
as you guys put your hands in and you start to say sandcastle on 3, you see the area around you
Oh
start
no.
to,
It's the passphrase.
Oh my god!
Sandcastle, are you shitting me?
and from the ceiling starts like not a tremendous amount of sand, but just enough, as if Zarsos, you understand that Tamara is here and watching. And
Of course she
sand
is.
starts to come down. And as you guys break apart, you see a small sand castle start to rise out of the
Oh my
ground.
god.
Grains of sand.
Oh, look, the sandcastle.
Do you know what that is? It's a sandcastle of trust.
What?
I just tilt my head.
Trust part 2.
So I will at this point. I will. If you obviously, if you want to huddle over, I get down on a knee, and so I can open the book so that
Oh
you
no,
can
I'm not. Okay. I thought you were inviting me to sit on your lap or something.
No, this is like the posture for like starting a judo roll, just like one knee on the ground, just so that's low enough, so I don't have to. I don't have
You're
to
trying to bring
fucking
it
sit
back.
down.
Next one's like sandcastle.
Before I
What do you
start,
want for Lizard Christmas?
before I start, I would be asking Bosco back for that portrait of elemental harmony, as it contains elements that will help me decode this more efficiently.
I don't need to be a jerk, but when you look at it, you see nothing. Blank pages.
Bummer.
Why? Because he can't read it, or it's only he can visualize the characters?
I will say this because of that. Bosco, you see it.
Yes.
You see writing on the pages.
Can
I
I
see writing on the
Can I
You-
comprehend the writing?
Do not see writing on the pages.
Am I able to comprehend the writing or no?
You can read it.
He said, let's
Wow.
get down to business.
Ooh.
No check necessary.
Zarzaros, can you also read this book?
Zarsos looks at it. He cannot read it. There's nothing. Blank.
What's there to read? You've tricked me. There's nothing here. What are you playing at?
I just
Oh,
kind of
there is.
squint my eyes and I look at you.
I see what you're reading there, and I can read it.
I knew it.
What language
you read
is
my
it?
arm.
Both of you give me an insight check. And actually, you can't read it, but you give me a nature check.
I got
Zarzros, you give me a history check.
Damn. I rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20.
I rolled an 8,
Oh.
so.
I got a 13 because I went minus
13.
4. I have a
Three.
plus 7.
A 3.
A 3. And I rolled an 8 on the
Unfortunately, yeah, no new information is gained for you, Zarzros, on that roll. But the 13, there has to be some reason that the two people that are kind of connected to these, like, godlike entities can read this.
Read their book.
Right.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Yes, it's like this makes sense.
Your insight, Bosco.
It comes and goes.
It's something with a nat 20. I'll even give it the word you are using when it flicks back and forth with those green eyes, something called dragon sight, and it is something that you only get when you become a great worm, the oldest of dragons.
Wow.
Dragon sight is powerful enough to see between dimensions, planes. It's the same way the gods look down from Celestia and view the mortal plane.
I am just this puzzle. I'm seeing through planes.
Do you go ahead and read the book, or read part of the book?
Okay.
I'll give you this. The book itself is titled The Book of the World.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's never a good sign.
The general outline from flipping over it, and you guys will let Bosco spend a number of minutes trying to decipher all of this text. It's not easy to read, even with your special skill. It's really difficult.
No AR levels like 12.
It's it speaks of this being called Zotha, one of the earliest creator deities that existed at the beginning of time. Unlike other deities, Zotha was this strong-willed being who believed that not only his creations, but also the other creations of all gods were his to play with, and then devour them. Zotha created a crystal sun, while the god Asgarath created the world Toril, which you guys know to be where the world that you were on. The Dalelands, everything. Faerun, all of Faerun, that is all Toril. That is like Earth, essentially. Asgarath attacked Zotha when he tried to devour Toril and destroyed him, rending him into small fragments that fell into Toril. Asgarath then ate some of those fragments so that Zotha could never be reborn again. But the rest of the fragments eventually reached places like the Underdark, the Feydark. Even they landed in Faerun and other places, where they became the predecessors of what is called Mind Flayers, Beholders, and even Draconians, particularly ones with psychic capabilities. Which allows you guys to realize, and I think you guys noticed this before, I think back a few episodes ago, you guys were wondering why psychic capabilities are considered dangerous and not preferred by dragon folk. And it's this very reason that they are feared. And that's the general consensus of what you read over for the next hour.
Do I... I'm going to share this with Argar. I don't know where everyone else is, but I'll tell him what I've read.
I think most of the group while you're doing that is probably just kicking rocks.
I'll share it with Argar, and he can, it's his book, and decide if he shares it with everyone else.
I look up in the group, and I look down at the sandcastle.
Fucking kick it.
Oh my gosh.
Then we leave.
This book is the creation myth of Toril. It talks about a deity named Zotha. It's a selfish, devouring entity. Asgarath killed Zotha. Well, no. Fragmented Zotha for trying to eat Toril.
And while you're saying that, you would also know that Asgarath is the dragon god of creation. He has no alignment. He is all alignments. He was the first. He created everything. He created what you guys would know as he would have created all the gods. He was the first one. Just like Zotha, like they were equals.
But
And
almost
hence why
different.
your continent is called Agoros, and the capital is within Asgora. That comes from his name.
Some of Zotha's fragments were eaten by Asgarath. Some fell to Toril and became the Draconians, the Mind Flayers,
Beholders, all these gross aberrations.
They are a source of aberration, I guess maybe corrupting energies.
Give me one more insight check.
I will do that in just a second.
Lindis has mentioned Zotha, but without context.
Insight check. 15.
The word devour sits on you for a second. What's your cult named?
The cult of the Devouring Flame is trying to bring back Zotha, or at least harness some power of Zotha to devour the world somehow. That cult is trying to upset the balance so that they can bring something to end Torah.
I think on a 15 as well. What happens to the bodies of the victims of the plague?
Transform.
They're devoured.
I wonder if the plague feeds the energies or feeds the fragments of Zotha to give it strength.
I wonder if part of the plague is the fragments, and then it feeds Zotha himself, kind of like what you said, yeah. I think that would be a more terrifying thought.
What was it that they said when you first tried to read their minds, the insects? Something about becoming a bigger whole.
Yeah.
What if that's...
And if they use dragons as their incubators,
they can ascend to godhood and therefore
fight him.
fight Asgore.
And because they take over dragons, they end up gaining the resistances of them, thus making it even harder for him to kill them.
We need to read the rest of this book.
I can read it, but it sounds like you're the one interpreting it. Wow. Wow.
Well,
Not in the next couple of days. I have some good things planned.
what could be more important than this? This book?
Fight Club.
What?
Fight Club. We're gonna make money off the disease, fighting for a cure.
I'm sorry, you're going to what?
I already made one.
Well, we don't have it to distribute. Not fighting for a cure like the so-called thing cancer. Fighting to be cured. We'll take all these ill people, put them in a fight ring in the nest, charge admission, and the winner gets cured.
Bosco, we've already given the cure to the people. It's public.
The cure, but how many people have been cured?
Many.
Depending
so
on
far.
how fast they can fly. Yes. That's why he gave the fire bloom to Applefoot.
As opposed to apple bottom.
That's some genius.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
think
I wish
many-
he had some apple bottom jeans.
It's a new fad.
With the knowledge that we just gained, don't you think it's better that these people get cured as soon as possible instead of feeding this devouring flame?
Yes. All I need. And now we're alone.
Right now?
I'm not reading it in the cave. I'll read it, but at first I'm saying no 1 hour. Don't just throw a book at
I'm
me.
not expecting this to happen overnight. We need
Oh.
time, and based on the expression on your face, it sounds like reading it is exhausting.
Hurts my eyes. So this green thing, my eyes changing colors.
So, I will ask again, Aragar, are you gonna go with Gax home as we sort of pull back from this scene and we'll end up going into downtime? Are you choosing to go with Gax home or are you gonna stay with Bosco?
A week with me.
2 weeks.
2 or 3 or something.
More, right? Like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Downtime's
It's a week just to
yeah.
get there and a week to get back. It's 2
Yeah, I
weeks
thought it was
just
gonna be-
walking. Plus you gotta like do the whole spiel, right?
It'll be probably about 3 weeks.
I think it's
3 or
about
4 weeks.
3
If
weeks,
you
yeah.
think it's an obvious answer, but the problem is Gax knows what he's doing. I'd just be tagging around and dealing with people that don't like me.
You'd be hurting his image.
No.
It's like this.
Actually-
why would you go back to the people who rejected you?
Because he gets to see his nieces and nephews.
Oh.
Oh, he's
Aragorn's
pulling
a
at
big
your
soft
heart.
man.
Aragorn is, except the thing is Aragorn's memory of that is looking from the sidelines and seeing other people enjoy those, not
you
me.
can scare him. Hide and seek.
There are also 2 people that you were friends with that you don't know if they survived the plague or not.
Could you theoretically just go and come back? Roll for it.
Hold on.
Like just leave earlier than the axe.
No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, totally good. Get away.
Roll for it.
Don't get everything.
Roll dice. Roll dice. Roll dice.
Have Gax send it.
This book will. I will hold on to this book. But when I come back, our studies will continue.
Sounds like a plan. Have some safe travels.
Prepare yourself. I will be absorbing a lot of this information for us, but you will also need to be ready to study.
Better buy some glasses.
And he
there,
looks
Bosco.
at you, and he looks at you with an intensity and focus that you're like. Usually I seem kind of aloof, but this is like I am staring.
I didn't even go to
Window
school.
pane, the soul.
Like,
I'm almost looking at. I almost like looks like I'm looking at Vathak and not you.
Okay.
through your eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
I turn to Gax.
We will go. It's probably. We should go together.
Okay. And if anybody else would like to come with us, I do not mind showing hospitality to friends.
Don't forget me. I do intend to return, but I would like to accompany you the beginning portion of the way there.
Definitely.
Does anyone else choose to go along with Gax and Aragar? Or is everyone staying in the port?
I've never been to the Veshlands. Sounds kind of fun. Maybe next time.
Oh, you left out shot fight club thing.
I would have enjoyed our debates about justice and mercy.
Cool. So, with that, we'll go into downtime. We'll basically, you guys scoot on out of that hole, have Nixel fly you back up the top and back out into the port where it is basically evening time. You guys have been down here for a number of hours. The whole day has gone by. However, because we're entering downtime, everyone can essentially do a long rest. If there are any levels of exhaustion, they can go away.
Yes.
All of them. Because you guys will be spending multiple nights
Thank
sleeping.
you, Il Mater.
Especially
Thank you.
Gax. Yeah, with downtime, we'll probably go and kind of do like a round table sort of thing where everyone will kind of do some things off of their to-do list. If any of them cross over at any point, obviously tell me so that you guys can sort of be involved in part of it, that kind of stuff, so we don't have to overlap multiple times. But we'll start with the people in Port Vischer first. So, let's start with Cedric. Obviously, I know that you and Gax are going to go get your sword.
So this would be taking place as soon as I get back.
Basically, I mean, the day goes by, like, you guys go back to your nighttime. Where is it you guys would end up going? Back to Bosco's to chill?
Bosco's, the
Yeah,
Uskfine is there.
Oh yeah.
Cool. You guys have a wonderful night of drinking and everything else, getting ready for bed.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So during that time, I know you said you're going to do it one at a time, but before we get back to Bosco's, could Gax, who's the guy's house that we went to that was murdered?
Theodore, yeah.
Would Gax be able to? Well, would I be able to head back to Theodore's house and to send Nyx back down that hole? I want to check those eggs again, especially after with what we just learned.
Good point,
that's, like,
actually.
freaking him
As you send Nyx down there, everything that was down there before, no, they've been destroyed.
What? Then I'm gonna send Nyx even deeper in. If all of them have been destroyed, I'm gonna send her deeper in, especially towards the eggs that were colored, because I know that those are the ones that are stronger.
Yeah, give me a perception check for Nyx.
Nyx would be the spoiler, so she would have dark vision. Ugh. Oh, that fucking blows. 7. I'll just go 7. I don't know what a spider's
Char, burned. These things have been destroyed by flame.
Oh.
Magical or non-magical, you can't decipher which with that roll.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Did it?
Then going back to Bosco's place, I tell my friends that is what went down. Spoiler.
Cool. So yeah, I know the sword is on your agenda, and that would be kind of like the first part of your whole thing.
Going to go get
Is you guys going there.
That would be the first day. Just getting there.
Yeah, I'll let you guys dialogue if you want, if you have anything.
Am I get?
Oh god, you're stuck with the 2 lizard boys right
Exactly. I'm like, do I like roll a charisma save or something? Being the third wheel of this very
you
clear.
get along great with them.
You know what?
3.
Give me a charisma save. The lowest, basically, that's who's you guys are annoyed at.
Of the 3,
You're the one. As you guys.
That one.
Yes. Not one. Okay, thank goodness.
What'd you get?
I got charisma. 10.
That one again. What's my strong stat? Charisma. What did I roll? 1.
Unbelievable.
What does he do?
So yeah, as you guys are
On the way
walking
there.
along, you guys are talking, and not Travis. Sorry,
I'm muttering
Aragar does something.
the language in the book the entire fucking time.
I
It's
imagine me and Gax
obnoxious.
are like sharing like hospital stories of patients we've cured and healed along
And on
the
the
way.
way,
Gax is literally looking at you and being like, "Why the fuck is he keep bringing up this stupid book?" I understand. He just can't read it.
Not yet.
So yeah, everyone's pissed off at Aragar.
Yeah. So on the day it takes to get there, that we're both pissed at Aragar, I guess.
Yeah.
When we get there, I'll use Tiberius's pocket watch. It's imbued with locate object. And since it's my sword, and we had marked the area in which the whole like burial had happened, I basically want to use it to be like stand right over.
Like a compass?
Yeah, like until the compass is like basically space. Like okay, it's literally just directly down from me.
Yep. So as you cast or use its enchantment, you hear the ticking inside, just like. And as Gax starts to sort of burrow down into like that hole that you guys had left the marker there for, and you start to follow behind him throughout this like kind of small staircase, the ticking just gets faster.
Sick.
That's a good character.
And as you get closer to it, eventually it starts to like tick really fast, and then you see in there just a rusted, just totally whatever that thing was that you guys fought that one time. You don't see it anywhere nearby, but it probably like was attached to that sword for a while, and eventually has moved on. But it's left the sword just completely rusted.
But it's intact.
But it is intact. But it is wedged between something. I'm gonna need you to make a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Can I cast? I have a spell for this.
Guidance.
Well, yes. But I have a spell that increases like not just checks of that nature, but like one of my base things for an hour.
enhanceability.
Yes, enhanceability.
Just so you know, if you cast a enhanceability on yourself, you cannot cast guidance on yourself.
Can you cast guidance on me?
I'm a badger. I can't cast shit.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
On your
Cedric's
own.
talking to a badger. Can you cast guidance on me?
No. I can actively talk.
Oh, you can actively talk.
So that's even funny. So it's literally just, I'm a badger. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't cast both of myself? Tragic.
Yeah.
No, because
Just one or the other.
Yeah, because both of them are concentration, so you'll end up spoofing one of them off you.
You're right. Alright, so well,
It does. It
plus
won't.
4 was advantage.
So all of this, like, it won't cost your spell slots because you guys will like be sleeping
Yeah.
multiple days. So you don't have to take it off as a spell slot that you've used or anything. Just
okay.
go
Well,
ahead
let's
and
do
use
enhanced ability because it gives me advantage, whereas guidance is a plus 4.
it. Go ahead. Advantage. Before you roll, the DC for getting it out unbroken is a 15.
Do I want to go back to guidance? No, I rolled with advantage. Okay, let's see. Well, Argar's with us. Can I ask him to help me?
You're getting the help with your enhanced ability. You can't get like 3.
Then can I do guidance with his help?
It's okay, bro. I can rebuild it.
Oh, I mean, you're kind of pissed off at him right now. So
No,
you say
that's fair.
no.
I'll roleplay that. I think about it, and I think Cedric thinks too highly of himself.
You
to
see
ask
me looking
Argar
at the
for
book and
help.
you're like, you're already fucking distracted.
No, I don't think Argo's actually with me and Cedric. I think Argo's at the top of the tunnel still reading.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm just up there and you look up and I'm already reading through the book again. You're like,
Cedric does not want to go ask him for help.
You guys down there.
Ooh. Well, no, wait. I forgot I don't have guidance.
you don't need my help.
No, that actually failed the first one, but with advantage. Yes, 18.
18.
Oh, that's
It starts to budge a little bit. You're like, it starts to bend almost too much. You're like, whoa. Pull it out, and you now have your unshiny sword that you got from my father.
my mother.
Mother, sorry.
Cedric holds the sword, and you like he's not crying, but he's definitely emotional in front of you guys. And immediately, almost too suddenly from the moment he was just having, he kneels down, holds the hilt of the sword tipped down into the ground in front of you, and he'll go Gax Urat.
Well, I'll be behind you because you ran up.
Well, he would be facing. So he'll be facing when he does
Oh,
this.
I'm already like halfway up.
Okay.
As you get the sword and you turn around, you're like, oh, he's gone.
Then I would follow you back up to do this. You're like, Gax. Then he kneels, holding the hilt of the sword.
I look up from the
down.
book and I go,
Are you guys? Did you find it?
He's
Doesn't
kneeling
even-
in front of a big
doesn't
ass
even
badger
answer.
right
He's like,
now.
Gax Urat, I, Cedric Silverstone of House Silverstone, thank you for returning this family heirloom to me. In return, I offer you a house debt. Whenever you are in need, if it is within the power of me or my house, consider it yours. And he basically just sits there kind of like waiting for you to say something.
I just thought of like the Dumb and Dumb and IOUs.
my head is just like this the entire time.
Yeah, as a badger, my head just kind of like tilts to the side. Okay. And then I just revert back to myself.
Very well then. Cedric goes to sheath the sword, but because it's so rusty, it's like
Oh, terrible grinding
yeah,
sound.
exactly.
I also think you get the
Nails on
feeling that,
chalkboard.
especially looking at the both of us, we don't know what a house debt means.
Yep.
I'll roll to pick that up to see if I actually
What?
realize.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight. It's fine.
I'd say it's not hard.
I rolled a 10.
I mean, I guess you pick it up, like, but just like,
I'd
what?
definitely pick it up from me because I'm like,
A house debt, Gax, is something that the nobles will offer each other in times of great aid. What you have given me is no small feat. Truly, if you are ever in need, and it is within my power, or that of House Silverstone, it's yours.
Are
Is
you
it like a
laughing at
pact?
no
Okay.
small feet?
What?
Are you laughing at no small feet?
No.
Oh, that's what I
Is
was
it like a
laughing at.
pact or something?
It is a swear, a solemn swear, from my family to yours.
Why would you swear? Like we swear all the time.
No, not profanities.
I think he's talking about like a oath or something. A favor. A favor.
Yes. Or rather, a rather crass and diminishing way to explain it, but yes, it is a favor.
Thank you.
And I kind of like walk over to Argar in Draconic, and I'm like, I don't fucking get it. Like, I turned into a badger. It took like an hour.
Look at me. I don't know what.
In Draconic, because I understand Draconic, I go, just take the favor. Just take the favor, guys.
Awesome.
It's like I just kind of cock my head. It's like, I haven't seen Cedric break like that.
No, I think I'm more surprised by like, oh, he understands us. Okay.
This isn't the first time I've spoken Draconic to you before.
He goes,
forgot.
oh.
Gax forgot.
Yep. He goes, oh, he can understand us. Okay.
This'll make the travel easy.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm out now. I'm going back.
Yeah, so
No.
you guys would sort of like
Cool.
say your goodbyes, your pleasantries, your adieus, and the lizard folk would start heading home.
Scared for your life.
What else is
I know,
on
yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
Cedric, you get back. What else is on your bucket list?
Yes, I want to first find Bosco, wherever he's at.
Bosco, give me a constitution check.
Ooh. 8.
Bosco's in bed.
Is it what time of day is it?
2.
Wait a minute.
You
Wouldn't we have
get-
had like a day to like?
This
It
is
would have
like-
been.
yes,
It would have been 2
but
days, right? A day to
The
go
way
there
I
and come
have to
back.
do it is kind of just gonna
Yeah.
overlap things.
I'm in bed from the previous day.
So you find him in bed the next morning. Basically, you spend all evening walking in the darkness back towards Port Vision.
So it's early in the morning. And I
Yes.
haven't slept, or I did sleep. I didn't walk throughout the night, did I?
Every once, I mean, it's a little bit frightening out here.
Yeah.
You hear lots of
I
noises,
walked through
and
like
the
through
only
night.
weapon you have is rusty.
No, I have the
Actually, you
warpick.
do have the warpick, but you don't
Yeah,
like
but you're not
using
that
it.
I don't like
You're not that
using it.
good
I
at
have to
it.
get shit with it.
You realize you're out here in the
Like, holding
wilderness. The only reason you felt comfortable around here is because you had 6 other people with you, and now you don't feel comfortable.
Now it's real, and you have time to think about all the things you've done and how you treat
I just like
everyone.
cast guided bolt at random noises I hear.
So yeah, you find him
Say that's
asleep.
Sarzaros. Sarzaros is like sitting in a corner thinking about that one dream that he had.
Okay, well then Cedric's a little snappy because he hasn't slept right. He's like, Bosco. Bosco.
No,
You're
no,
always
no.
snapping.
More so now than most times.
What did you do
Bosco.
while I was gone?
Bosco. Bosco, it's morning.
What?
Bosco, I'm sorry to trouble you like this, but I must ask for an important but small favor from you.
A favor from me?
Yes.
Oh,
I need your penmanship.
oh. I'm not a scribe, but
Precisely why I need your help with this.
we need someone with bad handwriting. Okay.
Yes.
Something Bosco's be like, I can't write.
Actually, he said he wasn't educated. Does he know how to write?
Roll for it.
Hey. You asked him to write. You're
I
gonna
did.
find out.
No,
He knows how to write and read whatever languages he's got.
you know common. So,
Yes.
okay. Bosco, I need you to write a letter for me in common, and I'll tell you what it is that you need to say.
Oh god, he's gonna transcribe.
Okay, I will.
Did I tell Bosco to send this or to write this letter out to Seraphina, the head priestess of the Church of Ilmatari in Dale Lands, basically explaining the steps we took to cure the people of the plague, but I don't say where I'm at. I just say what steps we took.
Before that happens, give me an investigation check. Darley keeps her stuff in random places. It's a chaotic mess in there.
Cedric has his own
What?
quill.
It was destroyed
What, a pen?
for finding a piece of paper.
I mean, the house did get blown, like not blown up, knocked
14.
down.
14.
Take a
You
painting off
get
the
out
wall,
of
flip it.
bed, rub the slumber out of your eyes. You're sort
Like
of not
goobies.
all there. You're walking into the kitchen area. You're like shuffling around a little halfling feet. You're like opening a bunch of cabinets, and you finally find like a scrap of paper about that big.
It's like a half a napkin.
That'd be you better.
Okay, so I'll write it down. I'll write what you want.
What is? Do you have a letter to write, or is it?
I don't have the details. It's basically what I just said. It's just
the steps.
the steps of what we did to deal with the plague.
Okay, you know, I'll just put this on a sheet of paper later, and I'll mail it to the address you'd like it mailed to.
Thank you, Bosco.
Yeah, I'm going into town later today, so.
Excellent.
Can I ask you a question? Can he roll a performance check to see how eloquently he writes?
Well, I want him to.
I
want him to not
Go
write
ahead.
eloquently.
9.
It's just a shit ton of bad, spelling mistakes.
It's crossed
I'm
off.
holding the pen. I'm holding the pen like this.
It's the wrong there. Thank you, Bosco.
No periods. It's just all run-ons.
I'll explain to Bosco. Thank you, Bosco. Serafina aided me in my escape from the Dale Lands. I'm sure they're still thinking that she's an accomplice of mine. If they get a letter with my penmanship, they would know. Doesn't care.
Oh.
You're still sleepy? Oh.
I'll have it mailed today.
Thank you, Bosco. You were.
How will you know if she received it, though? Do you want a tracking number?
No, Bosco, no. They should not know where this letter came from, and sign it from Bemar.
But don't you want a receipt knowing that she
I don't think there's an Asgore postal service.
No. And make sure you sign it from Bemar. Don't sign it from Cedric.
Okay, Bemar, do you want me at the bottom to say if you receive this, please write back Benmore?
No, there's no response necessary.
Well, then how will you know
I
that
have
she received it?
I have faith in Ilmater that it'll get to her.
You mean you have faith in the DM?
Yes. Other plane of existence being.
Roll for,
God.
roll for the delivery service.
Oh,
A
gosh.
1, it does not get
It goes straight to Julius.
Daddy!
I feel like Bosco, halfway through the day, is gonna be like, "Oh, I need to write this letter." You're gonna write the letter and be like, "Love, Bosco."
Send it. Who in the blazes is Bosco?
What the hell?
Cool. Anything else?
Yes. Then.
By the way, so this downtime is about a month of time.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Then he would be going to. Oh, actually, who has the bottle of bewitching? Is that what it was?
I do.
Zarzaros.
He would find Zarzaros. Are
Give
you
me
also
a constitution check.
You are sleepy.
I'm so sleepy.
Sleepy.
Everybody pretends to be asleep when I don't come around.
Shit, he's already.
9. You spent a lot of time drinking last night, and you were also in bed.
It's a fight club.
And you wake up with a small hangover.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually, this is perfect.
That Uskfine Old is
This is
mighty
lesser
fine.
restoration. That's exactly
He's
what
a paladin
we're
of
doing.
mercy, not sobriety.
You see him laying there with a half-drank bottle of Uskfine Old in his hand.
Cedric's a bit more wary of Zarzaros. If Bosco was twitchy, it wouldn't hurt him. But if Zarzaros twitches and throws a punch, it would hurt Cedric. Zarzaros. Hey, Zarzaros. Hey. You see, a spell get prepared, and the spell dissipates. Are you okay?
Yes.
What?
What?
I was simply looking for the potion of bewitching.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Can I use it?
Not all of it.
No, of course not. Are you sure you're okay?
Use all of it.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
Okay,
Just
well,
rough night.
we'll get some sleep, and then while he like pats you back down to bed, he'll cast Lesser Restoration without even like making a big deal. He just casts it and just walks away. So you're not
Proof that you can do it without making a big
You
deal.
feel warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, you're not drunk or.
So he gets down on his knees and slits his hands.
What
are you doing?
Wrapping a bloody cloth around him.
That actually
He's
perfect.
like, alright.
That fully shows you that every time he casts a spell, he's being over the top for nothing.
We knew.
He absolutely. I have Warcaster too, so I don't even need to use my hands, but I do it anyway. Fully does it anyway for the bit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Then he'll grab the potion of bewitching and be on his merry way to Macy's.
Okay.
It only has 5 charges.
Yes, I only want to use one.
I'll mark that right,
All right.
now.
So
No, I didn't use it yet.
you head to Macy's. You find her there in her sort of office space. Come in.
Yes, Macy,
Ah, Cedric. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I had a proposition that I think would interest you.
Explain.
I hear that you would like the members of the Crow's Vigil to find honest work. Well, I think I can find a way to not only give them honest work, but to help the distribution of wealth within the port. Find a way to have the rich invest into the common folk. Why is it so funny to you, Macy?
I was just thinking of something Nixel said a couple of days
Are you laughing at my face, Macy?
Oh my god.
Yeah, then Cedric's gonna be like, if you only donate to Ilmater right now, I can give you a one-time
He's a
subscription.
Jehovah's
Oh my
Witness.
God.
Yeah, no, it's a massive like pyramid scheme bullshit type of thing where it's like, if you join us, I can give you stuff, and then you have to sell it to other people, and then that'll raise your status.
will
within
spread
the
your
group.
wealth.
gold, I give you
Off of
5,000
me.
gold back.
Like, what?
Go on. Let's hear it. You are quite right. I would like them to find some honest work, especially my brother.
You see, I was very attuned with fine literature back in my home, and I see the people of the port could use a way to spread the wealth a bit more. Why don't we open a publishing company?
A publishing company.
A publishing company, precisely.
Oh.
Use the investments from the rich to start this business. Employ the people of the Crow's Vigil. I'm sure they have plenty of stories to tell from their voyages.
I mean, I've had to sit in a bunch. Yeah, my brother never shuts up.
Exactly. Imagine if we took each one of these stories, had them written professionally, and sold.
Give me a persuasion check.
Balance
One.
myself for that.
Well, and don't you have advantage from the potion?
I didn't use the potion for this. This is not. I only want to use one charge. That's not what I want to use it for. Oh, nat 20, baby.
Damn.
Nat
Plus
20?
3 plus. Wait, what was it? Persuasion? Plus 3 plus 5 at 28.
Port Visher Publishing is about to open.
You know, that sounds like an absolutely
PvP.
fantastic idea.
Put Fisher goes
Where on
bankrupt, trying to
earth
get
would
this
we...
business off the ground.
What else have you got on this publishing company?
Yes.
Give me the quick version.
I envision it being called bound publishing.
Bound publishing.
Yes. Like how a book is bound.
Fantastic.
I know it came to me in a dream. It was absolutely delightful. It came from, the idea came from the gods.
So
Certainly.
wholesome it hurts.
Amazing.
Can you round up all of the nobles who you think would be financially stable enough to give a significant investment? I'm going to pitch it to them.
100%.
Excellent.
And I think she kind of finishes up this conversation. You see her get right to work doing it on that
Hell
nat 20. She calls up all of her different contacts to sort of like spread the word, like, hey, we're going to be starting this publishing company called Bound Publishing. Are you still trying to do kind of like the book club thing?
Yes, I was going to pitch
sort of
that
like,
when I pitched the...
cool.
to it.
She gets all those people in there.
Yes.
You see multiple types of very like fancy kind of rich people.
I'm in my fine robes.
A little
now.
bit scummy rich.
Yes, fully snobby as they can
Elves, humans.
be. As snobby as they can be, and I mean also in. I'm
Yeah.
in my fine clothes.
Why are they here?
Nice.
Why are they here?
Didn't know the port
I know. I didn't know the
some
port
riches.
had these.
Well, the
riches
port has
here.
like the super rich people.
The
and
port
super
has the
poor
very
people.
rich people, and then like the halflings, which you guys have kind of dealt with more so. Like you guys have dealt with less wealthy type because you've been dealing with the plague and all that stuff. The pitch, Cedric.
Yes.
Your wonderful idea. Tell all these
So
fair
this is
gentlemen
what I
and
would be
ladies.
using the charge for, and I would be guiding myself as well.
So you're standing there, you're just...
No, it would be before I go on stage, like, gentlemen! No, it would be
Cool.
before I go on stage.
Cool.
And I also in my fine robes.
Yep.
Gentlemen, I have for you a business proposition, one that benefits you and the town. I intend to open a publishing company. Now, with these grand stories we get throughout the port, we can not only privatize, but monopolize these stories and sell them the world over. And with a small investment from you, not only would your investment triple, if not quadruple, any investment you make would be tax-free. Why do you say this? Because a portion of the profits will be going to the Church of Many Gods. Now, what's better than a safe investment that's tax-free?
Oh my god.
Persuasion check with your perfume, so
What does the
advantage.
perfume do? Oh, it's advantage? Okay, and guidance.
Now we're just
Ooh.
giving you advantage off the pitch.
This is where you need your net 20.
Yeah, that was a really bad first roll. Oh, hold on. A 15.
A 15.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
persuasion?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I think in the scenario, I think Macy also pipes up and sort of explains this would be like, this is a great idea. Like, this is better than anything that Foxfire ever came up with. And
I want to jump. Once she finishes, I want to jump in to add a detail. Like the nail in the coffin.
okay, go ahead.
No, but with Macy.
So yeah, she jumps in, sort of like defends your case on the dirty 20, and you see them all sort of like, as they like jingling their coins a little bit, and you see a couple of them start to like move forward to the table in front of you and start
As
putting
they're,
a
like-
couple of gold.
As they're like, I see they're thinking about it, they're like on the fence to say, the first 20 investors who invest more than whatever amount of gold is a significant amount, I don't know what to reference. Whoever, the first 20 to invest this gold will be invited to the exclusive Bound Publishing Book Club. A high-class society club with the finest of stories and the finest of tea. Act now. You don't want to miss being a part of this club.
That's the nail in the coffin, and you see the swarm of them just start going up there, and like they're like shoving each other to get out of the way to be the first 20 as they start piling gold on front of it. You can see Macy's eyes light up with gold in her eyes. She's like standing back. She's like, absolutely phenomenal, Cedric.
Thank you, Macy.
Fantastic idea. Where do we put this book club?
Sorry.
Right. God.
What's a better way than to use a market for the people than to use a symbol of the people? Let's use Foxfire's mansion.
She goes, I'll get my guards right on it.
Excellent.
The repair will happen in a matter of days.
Great. And in that meantime,
You have my word.
In that meantime, he would go to Goose.
Go to Goose.
To Goose.
And what are you doing at Goose? Is anyone else going to Goose? No?
What does Goose sell?
He's
The
kind of like
magic
the
stuff.
potion guy.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
You're going.
Oh, you're going. You're right.
wait, we have a month, okay?
Well, this is all within the
He's
first
like, maybe.
time. Plenty of damn time. But yeah.
well, you
you're
have a
right, though.
week and a couple of days.
So I go to Goose. Goose, my friend, I have a rather big project. I wanted to see if I could run by you.
You say again. The feet up.
Just
Holding in his cringe.
You like that.
Hold it in his
you
cringe.
Like that.
It's obviously
he very much does not like this.
it's obviously
Love
evening at
toes.
this point.
Yes.
Especially lemon scented.
Cedric, where are your friends?
Oh yes, we're all in some downtime. You see, we've gone to run some errands, each of us.
All doing their own things. I see.
Yes.
What can I do for you today? Or tonight, I should say. Oh my god.
Accurate. Appropriate response. What?
Oh my god.
Gag or not gag?
Give it to a rust creature.
My word.
Oh my.
Oh, this is perfect.
What is that horribly wretched sword doing?
This wretched sword, and Cedric composes himself again, is a family heirloom that's fallen on hard times, as you can see.
I can see that. What do you want me to do with it?
I was wondering if you could not only restore it, but improve upon it.
You mean like give it a +1?
+1 to what? What are we adding numbers to?
Damage and attack rolls, obviously.
Oh yes, of course I've heard of them. Actually, no, I haven't, because I don't hit shit.
I always knew you couldn't hit shit. He says, I might have something in the back. You see, he takes it reluctantly.
I understand this would take some time.
Well, to improve it, yes, but to fix it up and make it not so heinous, not so much. I have just the thing.
Oh, he snaps his fingers and
I don't use it anymore.
You see, he takes it over to his workbench, and you see he pulls out this little small salve of like, it looks like a yellowish ointment, and he just douses it. And you see it glow for a second, and the rust is gone. There. Not so hideous. But I will have to keep it for a couple of weeks to improve upon it, enchant it.
Of course.
Make it just right.
How much would that cost?
The goose way.
The goose way? I would have it no other way.
400 gold.
400 gold. That is a fair price. Unfortunately, I don't have that on me. Can I entice you with 2 propositions?
Entice me.
You may have heard that there is a new business in town.
I knew it! I knew it!
What a hustle!
Sad track.
You may have heard of a new business in town called downtimes.
You know, I may have heard something about that.
Yes, very highbrow, high class. A man of yourself would have heard of it for sure. I started this company with the help of Macy. It's owned by the town, but I am its proprietor at the moment. And to entice funds, we opened a high-class exclusive club. I believe a man of yourself.
Well, if there's a club involved, I must be there.
Yes, I thought so myself as well. You seem like a man of high brass, a man who appreciates literature, do you not?
Oh, The Tale of Huckleberry Fairy? Of course.
Oh, one of the classics. A man of great taste, such as yourself would know.
Thank you.
I had to limit the spots as to not make it unruly. You wouldn't have too many members now, would you?
Oh, of course not. We can't
Can't
have
let
everyone.
riffraff in it.
We can't let everyone in
Those
there.
peasants.
It wouldn't be a club if not.
Precisely. Exactly. Be vagabonds everywhere. But I can... Are you laughing at me, Goose? Everywhere. Poor. Can you imagine the grubby fingers all over the tea?
You have excellent humor.
I can hold an exclusive spot for you. But I will need some help on this press.
Fine. 350 gold.
Wait, that... I do Wow! Oh, the DM has read my sheet. That is due. And now he, from his belt, he'll pull out the war pick. How much would you buy this for as well? Very finely crafted, as you can tell.
Takes it, looks it over, till pulls that overly large magnifying glass out. You see his big eye. 25.
No. Yeah. Goose, that is a fair price, I feel. But unfortunately, my companions would rip me to shreds if I gave away an item of that much sentimental value for that price. But I'm with you on the monetary value.
This has sentimental value to you, and he sizes it up to the clothing you're wearing.
In no way is it sentimental to me,
Oh no.
but it is sentimental to my party.
I see. Well, what is a fair price for you? And your party?
You see, a friend of ours gave us the materials to craft this, and they even crafted it.
I don't want the whole story, Cedric.
He's looking to make a
He
deal,
used to
not
be
hear the
like
soliloquy.
nicer in the beginning. Now he
Ever
doesn't give a
ever
crap.
read The Art of the Deal?
He's a businessman.
He's a business.
My party would not allow me to part with it for less than 100 gold.
100 gold. That's going to be a persuasion check.
Yep. I am not going to use another charge.
I'm going to say for 100, the DC is 20. If you get a 15, he'll give you 75.
I got a persuasion. Oh, I got a 19.
A 19? I can't do 100 for these materials. The most I could give you would be 75. And I apologize for lowballing you if it was disrespectful to you.
75, my party might give me a slap on the wrist. Let's go for it.
Excellent.
So 275 for the work done.
Yes.
Excellent. I part way with the war pick. I never want to see that thing ever again. I don't tell this to Goose, but Cedric is absolutely thinking that to himself.
Let's take a break there.
And I'm done.
Nix.
Oh no.
Well, I was gonna go get some lavricite, but the pick just got sold.
Well, you could have come on the day.
Now you gotta
Yeah,
go buy.
yeah.
You gotta
you're
go buy
also-
it back for
well,
150.
you're also you were also not there for a day or two, so
Goes to Goose. Hey, I need a war pit.
I got just the one.
If you're not ready, I can go to someone else. Oops, sorry.
I'm not quite ready. I don't think I think he would spend the first day charting out his course to retrieve lavricite, figuring out where he can get some. That's kind of it.
Charting out lavricite.
Trying to figure out where he can get it. Yeah.
Give me a survival check. This is very hard. It's going to be a
You could ask
24 DC.
You can ask Goose to rent the war pick.
I can't even hit that.
You can crit.
Fair enough. Nope, not gonna happen. It's a 4 on the dice.
Okay. I'm going to say you spend probably a day or two trying to figure it out, and you're getting nowhere with it, so you give up.
Alright.
Anything else, or do you want me to go to someone else while you can think?
No, I need to think now that my whole plan has failed.
Okay.
I shouldn't have gone first.
You got a lot to do. Let me get Cedric
Bosco,
on.
what are you doing during this month of downtime?
Bosco is using this time to try to figure out a way to get himself out of this hole he's created with Darley. Now he wants to help Vathak. And you see Bosco every day just going about his routine, missing his girlfriend, wife, whatever they are.
Does he even know?
I have a question like above table. Well, Gax and Argar don't know, but last session I got a crystal and I can ask for anything.
You did?
Pretty much
I don't know about this.
a wish. I get anything I'd like.
You gonna wish for Darling?
After, so for you guys, after the
Oh, this is
pool
the
scenario, there was that
Crystal
silver
that came
kind of
out of
nectar of the gods that fell from the ceiling and created a crystal which he found to be was a wish, essentially.
Oh, damn.
So I have a question. If I wanted to do something related to a spell, could we tweak the distance?
It is a wish. It's just you have to use the spell as a basis.
But I can change, like if it says 30 feet, I could cast this on someone
Yep.
who is...
Wish is one of those things where it's like, whatever the fuck you want, do it.
But it's good. But it ultimately gets arbitrated by the DM. So
Yeah.
it's like it depends on the power of what you want done.
Yeah. I mean, wish is also a nice
So
little
after-
thing that you can do.
Let me say, well, oh, I'm sorry. First things first, I was just being pensive, trying to sort through this. I want to go to the Hollow Hex.
Okay.
And I would like to purchase a new longbow.
You're gonna need this.
Oh, how?
Your levitation ring, bracelet, whatever that they're called.
Why levitation? I don't need levitation. I need to what?
To go down and get the products.
No! No!
I'm gonna go down.
Wow. Wow, that's a fabulous bow you've got there. Is that one for sale? Or is it just store
You
decoration?
see Lenore comes over. She's wearing kind of like a red gossamer dress today. And she pulls her like glasses down a little bit and she looks at what you're talking about. This bow here,
Yeah, oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
you're looking to buy?
Purple stained wood without elderberries. Stunning.
Absolutely fabulous.
Some golden lace.
Some of my best work.
Wow. What is it? This bow. Could you tell me a little bit more?
She says, well, this bow was crafted by some of the Dragonborn from the Mecca. I received it in passing, and it's known to deliver a little bit of extra psychic damage.
Wow. Wow. What's that? Psychic.
Damage to the mind.
It's like a mental stun when I hit a target. Oh my gosh, I need this. How much?
That one's gonna cost you 500 gold.
That's awfully steep. I'm afraid I might not have that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Any wiggle room on the price?
Give me a persuasion
I have
check.
a business proposition for you.
Natural 20.
The nat 20, how much gold do you have?
504.
So you had enough.
I'm just haggling.
I think she says, well, it has been a little bit rougher these days, and, with the plague and all. I suppose I could give it to you for 450?
450 sounds fair. It's beautiful. 450's better than 450 gold's better than no gold.
That it is.
The deal is done.
The deal is done. You now have a bow that will grant you an additional D8 psychic damage.
Holy moly! Wow.
So in addition to the piercing damage it does?
In addition to the piercing damage it does.
Damn.
So it's just basically you've upgraded your longbow to add an additional D8 psychic.
That's on a nat 20. That's
From
gonna
600
be
feet
wild.
away.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Plus Hunter's Mark.
Plus
Plus whatever
Flash.
the doc. Yeah, dude. D20, you're gonna one-shot somebody.
Milk
Yeah.
people.
Do you take your his letter somewhere? Where does it go?
Yes. I'm afraid I've never mailed something. And I will need to.
So he's trying to get it across the sea.
I don't know where a post office is.
I mean, Bosco will know where the post office
Okay.
is.
I just don't know the formalities of
But
mailing
it is
something stamps.
basically what I'm asking is there's multiple methods for getting it across the sea. You could give it to a local fisherman. You could give it to someone in the Crow's Vigil. You could give it to a local merchant that's heading that way. Yeah, there's tons of different people. What kind of person are you looking for?
Okay, well, the letter has been written on a piece of paper now. And it's tied up nicely with the string rolled up like a note.
Okay.
I'm down at the docks and I'm going to give it to a Crow's Vigil.
Okay. You head over to...
I hope they can deliver it. I would know no one better.
I think actually...
But now they work for bound publishers.
Can you roll me a D20?
10.
10? I think actually who you notice that would be good for this situation would be Inago.
Go reacquaint.
As he is basically like, he's returned and now he's setting sail again. He's getting ready to leave.
Oh, wait! Nago! It's me!
I used to work for you, bitch. Now I'm hiring you.
Oh shit, it's Bosco.
Yes! How have you been? How's the business been since we left?
It's going.
Going? Is it workplace efficiency down since I left?
Oh, it's about the same.
Oh.
We lose some here and there, you know.
Well, could I ask
The
what?
Sea of Fallen Stars is unforgiving.
I don't know a better navigator than you. Could you take this note? I don't know her name, but it's on there. Who needs to get it?
He takes the note.
All right. I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Doesn't know who to send it to.
You see, he turns to his first mate.
Here, take this.
And give me a perception check.
11.
11.
Oh, not that good.
You see him walk towards the captain's quarters, and then you lose line of sight of the note.
Straight to Julius.
Hopefully it gets there.
How's Dory?
I'm afraid not so great.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I'm gonna get her out of this mess. You watch.
Oh, what'd you do? Get her in some sort of trouble?
She's been kidnapped.
By who?
I don't even know if you're familiar with them. They're gonna come to town and kill everybody.
Try me. I'm a knowing man, you know this.
It's a cult.
A cult?
Yes.
Well, for fuck's sake, I ain't no cult.
You don't know no cult?
No cults. I can't deal with those crazies.
Well, they're coming. You better watch out. Another foxfire's going. I'm afraid all of our defenses are gone too.
Foxfire's gone? Damn, I'm been way too long. I must have spent way too much money on that rum at the Selgon port. They got some good shit over there.
Wow, makes me miss the old days of me just loading the ships, never going on any travels with you. Must be nice. See the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's the life.
Oh, it's good catching up. Thanks for taking care of the gnome.
All right then.
Afraid I have very important matters since I've been fired. I have a lot of very important stuff to do.
Jesus Christ, Bosco, you're a mess. All right, boys, get it going.
And he sails off.
Jesus Christ is a canonical character in D&D.
Wait, question. Was his eye always messed up, or did that happen with the fight?
Yeah, he always had an eye patch.
He had an eye patch.
Oh, okay, because I really couldn't remember what happened on the ship.
I just had never put it in
I
front
was
of
like,
my
did you
hand.
somehow F him up, or?
Yeah.
Another giant squid.
Maybe another giant squid got him. Yeah.
I was like, oh, crap.
But yeah, anything else, Bosco?
Yes. So over the days, Bosco has been just trying to think of how to rescue Darley while helping Vathak, because he just thinks that this wish, simple, bring Darley here, poof, she's back, I think would be a waste for Vathak. I care very much about Vathak. And so out in the meadow, I'm out there picking away at wildflowers. Remember when I first met Darley and she's making her dyes for paint with the wildflowers? I have a picture of her.
Oh, she's beautiful. I gotta find a way to help her get out of this. She can get it out of herself, and I'm done fucking shit up for her.
Bosco would like to cast a spell. I would like to cast a true polymorph. And I'm wondering if it would be okay to turn Darley into a young gold dragon so she can have shape-shifting and be in her normal self, but when she needs to get out of something, she can turn to a dragon.
Wow.
And in that way, we will also help Vathak with Gorthak.
So does that true polymorph only happen once, or is it
I will concentrate for an hour on it, and once the hour is complete, it's permanent. The one thing is it's a spell, so if someone dispels her, she's just no longer a dragon.
Yeah, but that's also a 9th level spell. So in order for somebody to dispel that, they would have to first cast Dispel Magic, and then they'd have to roll a dice.
Well, the big bad evil guy could just poof by.
They'd have to roll higher than a 19 on the die in order to cancel out your spell.
And that's assuming they don't burn a 9th level spell slot to just dispel it.
Yeah.
Is this allowed?
That is allowed, yes.
Wow.
I thought
that's creative use of
wild.
wish.
Yeah.
I thought I liked the idea of the gold dragon because she could shapeshift and be
Yes.
her,
Is permanent?
be her beautiful self. I thought
after an hour of concentration.
The gold dragon is very
Wait, is she always a gold dragon going forward, or she can transform when she wants?
The gold dragon, I read about it, typically isn't in dragon form. It's in a humanoid form, but it's like this, almost like a judge, basically, like trying to decide between right and wrong, and I figured would help decide if Vathak's intentions were truly good, and could help him in that way, but she could also get out because, she's a dragon at this point.
Hell yeah.
If that's acceptable.
So we're gonna make a couple of rolls.
I had thought about turning myself into a gold dragon, but I was like, that's not the best play.
That
I would
have
not be
to
allowed.
find her, which is the problem.
It's gonna be like dragon and donkey.
Oh no.
No.
I'm about to go on edge.
This is very creative. Not what I was expecting.
No, that's
What's
good.
going
That's a
on?
good.
I thought you were gonna be like, I wish that she
literally
was here
goes
next
from-
to me.
Yeah. Well, let's just say, right, she's a normal civilian, so she has 8 health or whatever.
About
She
to get
goes-
200.
Yeah, I was gonna say she literally goes from 8 health to 8 health in 200 temporary hit points.
It's a little taste of godhood.
Yeah. Wild.
Yo.
Natural 20 for Darley.
Oh my gosh, she's a great
Natural
worm.
20 for Darley.
Is that the green magic potion there?
No. A 2 for the other guys.
Oh.
In the distance, as you cast this spell,
Wow.
you hear
Oh my God,
loud
Dory's here!
enough reverberates across the entire wilderness. You hear the rustling of chains that are large enough to wrap around any sort of dragon. Just gigantic as out from Gorathak's maw as a blast of fire comes out of her mouth. You're not sure what she killed, but you know that she did a lot of damage,
And she's getting out.
and she's getting out as you see the flying back towards the port. Golden sheen all over. She is
Sex.
gorgeous.
That's why.
I
Bathed
specified.
in the sunlight glow of the afternoon. She lands. Hey, Bosco.
Is she like a young dragon, or are we? sure
She's back to being
Okay.
halfling form.
Wow. Did you
I just
like
killed so many guys.
that? You know that I cast that spell. That's all me. And you're a gold dragon now.
You are an animal. You are amazing.
Oh,
I don't know what to say. How the fuck did you do that?
I don't know.
All of a sudden, I just turned into this great big gold dragon.
I have some.
I had so much power. I was so fierce. It was awesome.
I figured I could have turned into anything, honey. I could have turned into a stone golem. But I didn't. I would have turned into a
Thank
dragon.
God you didn't, because I didn't want to be a rock woman. This dragon, she falls back into it. Look at me. I'm amazing.
I could have turned you into a bar of soap too, so let's remember who has all the power here.
Oh my god.
She is super intellect with this gold dragon. I'm gonna say that she knows that you're bullshitting on that one.
Does she have a bump?
Does she have a bump?
A baby bump as
with
the
the
dragon.
formation, it is like a dragon bump. Like you can see like a larger underbelly to the dragon. When she forms back, she goes back down. You can see that the belly bump is still there. It doesn't look like it's been affected in any way.
Does the baby get these powers inherently?
Let's not go there yet.
What are we doing today?
You just wanna. I mean, forget the dragon stuff for now. You just wanna go into town,
Yeah,
get some croissants, check on your dad's shop.
that would be lovely.
Oh, let's go do it.
I haven't had a croissant in, I don't know, a week.
We'll have to hit up the library. You can read up what a gold dragon does.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot for you to learn.
A quick checkup on her. She doesn't look injured. So whoever captured her didn't torture her.
That would have been really bad. If the DM had thought to torture my wife, I would have been a little bit upset.
Awesome. Anything else from you, or are you just enjoying time with Dog?
I just wanted a bow and to get my wife out.
Wow.
And she's a dragon, so.
Let's take a break really quickly. And we're back. Aries, let's head over to you. What are you doing for your downtime month?
I'm snacking first.
Snacking?
Sorry.
What is Aries snacking on? What do you find in the town?
Oh, okay. Let me finish chewing.
All right,
Now you're laughing,
princess.
so you can't chew because you're
Okay,
laughing.
sorry. So I definitely want to, one, stay, fit and training, get into some mischief. I need some money. I don't have any of these goody two-shoes holding me back anymore, so I want to start an underground fighting pit. And I want to be the queen of it.
The queen? That's what they call you, the queen?
Yes,
Queen.
I'm the queen.
And who are you
And I'm going
hiring?
to call it the Moonlit Pit because it's got the name in it, and I'm gonna have a little bit of fame with it, but also, I gotta have a little bit of fame in what I'm doing.
The Moonlit Pit.
What about the sunlit pit?
Where in Port Vischer is the Sunlit Pit?
Well, honestly, I'm
Granted, you
saying-
could also go outside and maybe go to that lagoon is an option as well. The one that has the portal. It would light up in the
Honestly,
moonlight.
what I was thinking about was because I don't want the guards to be, on my tail, cutting this up. So maybe like changing where it's at, like alternating. Like a couple places.
Roaming. Wherever the moon strikes the height.
Well, like,
the
abandoned
hardest.
warehouse,
I like that.
or maybe out
That's
there by
good.
that, underground. Like, it's gotta be very, like, secretive for, like, the guards and, people who would ruin our fun. But obviously, I'm out in the night, spreading the hype to everybody, whether it's, the halflings, the gang, the people at the ship, the docks, all that to get people.
And who are
interested
you
to come.
necessarily hiring, if anybody?
I mean,
There's the rich.
Trust
There's the
anybody.
rich type that will sort of like help invest, maybe even like advertise essentially, so that they can get in some gambling and potentially make a lot of money for you. There's the halflings who would obviously just do it because they're gangsters
Yeah,
and
no.
brutes and they like to punch people.
I'm not.
They'll rough people up.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing any sort of like crazy advertising with like rich people. I want everyone to know about it because my idea was that people can make bets on the fights.
So you go over to the town board and you post a
We're being-
fighting pit.
Sure, whatever. We're being too literal. I don't want it to be on the board because I don't want the guard to know about it. I'm just spreading.
So it's more undercover than that.
Exactly. That's why
Alrighty.
it's changed.
All word of
position.
mouth.
Yes, I'm not like, come, fight in my pit.
First rule of Fight Club.
All right.
right. And anyways, I think my whole point was I think it's either way. Like either people can come fight for glory, or they can maybe like buy in with a small fee, and then whoever wins, they can get a portion of that small little pot. But really, the money comes from everybody is like betting on these fights. Whether people want to get into mischief or they just want to be there for the glory. So the halflings, the rich people come in to watch people. People like. They like to see some mischief and stuff go on, and so do I. So I want to sit at the top, the queen of my pit. And if anybody tries to jack anything up, I'm the enforcer. So if you try to cheat or get out of something or don't pay up, I'm there with my daggers.
All right.
May I attend?
Yes, you may come watch.
Bosco can 100% attend.
I think Nixel would create training dummies, and there'd be sort of like a training dummy section for the fighters to train before
So
their
they can
fight,
get hyped up
so they can get
beforehand.
hyped up beforehand.
Almost like a gladiator pit where you've got the separate section where you're like kind of like getting them all ready.
Yeah, and
before
these would
they
be
walk
like
out.
autonomous bots that would roam around and like take hits, and he'd spend some time maintaining them throughout
Yeah.
the weeks. And
I think definitely like the gladiator style, like I said, obviously like I'm sitting up top watching. And also I wanted to make a note that people can wear masks if they want to remain anonymous. So like obviously if somebody, sure, if some guard or some Richie Rich wants to come in here and do something, whatever, they can all come in here, wear a mask, don't ask, don't tell.
All right.
But pay up. Because I need some money.
So we go into the evening then.
Oh. Get pumped up. We got drinks all around.
We go into the evening where we see all these rowdy people, all different ages, You see like the old guy with like the salt and pepper hair that comes out, and he's got kind of like he's drawn some tattoos on top of his face, just paint basically. And you see he's like limbering up. You can see him punching some of these training dummies right in the noggin. You see him hit one, and he's sort of like. And out in the main section, you can see Ares sort of sitting on like an elevated chair,
With my
just
hood up
looking
over.
over kind of this small pit out in the darkness. The moonlight is cascading beautifully upon this like leather pit that's just been laid out in a circle. You can see a bunch of people over on the side, sort of like gambling and like trading coins here and there, and like writing on their tickets to make sure that they get paid if they win. I need anyone who's gambling in Port Vicious. So would you go?
No.
Sorceress, would you show up?
Come on, bud. Come on, bud.
Okay.
I'm in.
You're in. Bosco, are you in for the gambling? Ares, are you in?
Unless someone
I'm not
explicitly.
gambling right now because all the money's gonna come to me eventually.
That is
well,
true.
75% of it's
That
gonna come
is true.
Unless someone explicitly tells
The
Cedric
house
about
does
this,
keep a
Cedric
cut.
would know.
Yes.
So you are going?
No, I said unless someone explicitly tells Cedric doesn't know this is happening.
Unless you hear about word of mouth from someone
Exactly.
else.
You're out of
Yeah,
here.
it's all-
Mr. Book Club.
Fully.
The rest of you, this evening's fight, ladies and gentlemen, is between the Big Chungus. And you see this portly guy, this portly halfling with a massive beard, walks out, no shirt. You see him. Oh yeah!
Slash his belly and just
Versus Stinky Sterling. As you see the guy that was like basically, ooh, my wrists. He comes out. He's like, hey, like this is the first time in Fight Club. Like I've never been here, but I just want to be here, do it.
10 gold on the old man.
Yeah, you guys make bets on who?
10 gold on
Stinky
the old
Sterling has got this. He's the underdog.
I'm with you.
I've got listen. I've got a little nice VIP section where they can sit and watch, but they're not quite as high as me on my little throne. But they can hear and I can like listen and talk to them. And they're not
What are the odds? Like, we
Are there
double our
any
money?
gambling benefits for
Like,
Yeah, so
close
basically
friends?
I'm gonna roll 3 times for them. And whoever obviously wins 2 out of the 3 times
5%.
will knock the other out.
So I'm wondering if I put like the win. If you get a winning bet, you double your money. If you lose your money. You don't get
Yep.
anything back. Okay.
Easy as that.
Okay. So I'll put
And it has to be money that you actually have.
yes.
No debts.
Yeah, they can
I'm
actually
gonna
like
put-
make money off their bets. Everyone else is getting
No
all the
leverage
less.
I'm
calls.
gonna put 40 gold on the big burly one.
40.
10 gold on Stinky Sterling.
Alright.
He's stinky because he rubs his fists in his armpits before
I
he
have
fights.
40 on
Oh my.
Stinky Sterling.
Alrighty. I will say, Big Chungus, he is slow, but he hits hard. So, he will get a +5 to his attack, but Stinky Sterling gets nothing but rolls with advantage.
I like this.
That's
I
fine.
like
Up my
this.
bet.
Okay?
50 gold on Stinky Sterling.
Okay. So,
60.
Oh my lord. Let's keep going. They keep going.
God,
Okay, take a bet.
remember your
Raise,
numbers because I
raise.
can't.
Matches the 60.
First attack for Big Chungus. So he's adding a +5. He rolled a 19. The advantage roll here, so that's a 10 on the first one.
Sterling.
And a natural 20. So you see Big Chungus, oh, you are going to break so easily. And you see him go, whoa, as it misses him, whiffs, and Stinky Sterling comes up around the back and climbs up and grabs around his neck and starts yanking. He's like, "Ah, you stupid fat oaf! I gotcha!"
Oh my god.
Round 1 goes to Stinky Sterling. Big Chungus adds a 5. He rolled an 8. That's a 13. Advantage rolls for Stinky Sterling. A 17 on the first one, so he already gets him. So he's got him in this chokehold and starts squeezing as hard as he can. You see this thick neck from Big Chungus. It's like starting to get those veins up where he's like, oh, hard. I keep his face from like not melting right now. And we'll make one more roll. Here we go. This is Big Chungus with the +5.
Chungus.
Another low roll, 5 plus 5, so he's got 10.
He's out of breath.
Another natural 20 from and a 19 from Stinky Sterling. Stinky Sterling just puts this guy's lights out. You see the guy go forward onto his knees and fall. As the crowd just goes wild, you hear a couple of like the occasional booing from the people that lost, but most everyone was rooting for this underdog, and the crowd just goes wild. Oh, Stinky Sterling! They all rush out. They sort of like pick him up and like ride him around on a chair, just parade him around. New champion! New champion! At this time, give me a perception check.
Poco.
11.
The rowdiness dies down.
It's always rowdy. I need the music.
Sorry.
Crazy. Come on. We're still in fighting.
I need my code.
Here.
Where's my other music? I can't find it right now. The music dies for a second. Everyone stops as they hear from under a mask a challenger yell out, "I will fight, but not the champion. I want the queen."
Oh, I know who this is.
And as he steps forward, you can see the familiar figure of Silverfang,
Yeah.
masked behind, you know, like Princess Bride, that kind of mask. It's like a kind of like bandanas across.
Like Wesley?
Yeah, Wesley.
Um,
And as everyone goes,
darling.
woo, as they try and like lure the crowd back in together. And they ask, "Who are you, challenger?" He says, "I will keep my name unless she wins."
Alright, everybody's done oohing and awing.
Woo! But as you speak, everyone goes instantly silent.
Right. Snap. Which was going to my head with this fighting bit. You're gonna say something?
150 on the queen.
Oh god. You're already making these fucking I think when I see this, Ares immediately, she's fiddling with the daggers here, and immediately just like throws it down the pit, stands up, dramatically sweeps my big cloak off, and leaps in the pit, ready for a good fight.
Leaps into the pit.
Leaps
The
in.
music goes up again instantly as
I
you
have
strut
14
forward.
gold on the check.
14 gold, that's all you got left.
I started with 500.
I think it's the other dude.
14 on the chick. Anyone else betting?
I
How
have
much do we
150
gain
on the
from-
queen.
Oh yeah.
Double what you paid.
They would. Anyone else in the
So you
ring
go,
would
yeah,
not.
you
Wow.
go, you gain one.
No,
sorry,
I
you
put
gain
in 60 and you gain 60.
Hey, that
Yeah.
being said, though,
It's on me.
they got
So-
double
so
because they were
double
friends.
down.
Anyone
Put
else
that
who made
120
bets
back
didn't
in,
quite
baby.
get double. Not once.
Bet 120 on her.
Yes, you will get
They get a
some.
special.
I will tell you what you receive.
Alright, cool. I'm just saying, I let them get a little
And I'm
bit
betting
more.
150 on
So,
the queen.
Bet it all.
question.
150 on the queen.
150 on
nothing.
Bet it all. All your
No
money.
pressure. No pressure.
Gax comes out of the woods for 400 on the dude.
Any bets, Zarzaros, on your friend?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Oh,
You have
wow.
any
what?
spells? You have bless? You can
You're
bless her?
OG.
Wow, my
That
bestie's
would be
like, I don't know.
temporary.
I don't know if the queen's
This is an
big
underground
How
fight
much do you
club.
have there?
This is. I guess I'll do double.
That is
Put the
tampering.
500.
I'll do 120.
What is tampering?
120.
I mean, yes, that is true, but this is freaking underground
Hey, that's
fighting
what I
pit, so
said.
like, yeah. Oh, the people. cheat.
You should bless her.
Actually, Bosco. There are a couple of people here, before we do this, there are a couple of people here who you would be able to use that little coin you have to get some more money. To fool them. Do you want to try?
The music. Sure, get on.
It's a heavy thing.
You walk over to this smaller halfling who looks like he's kind of out of it. He's been drinking a lot. And you have the potential to sort of swindle him out of some money with that coin.
You feeling an itching to gamble?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
You want to just do a basic coin flip? You call it, and if it lands on the side that you call, you take whatever, you know, you double your money, I'll lose mine, and vice versa.
All right. Heads.
How much are you betting first? What's your wager?
30 gold.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I'll put.
That's his favorite word, Bosco.
I don't have 30 gold.
He searched through his pockets. He
I
goes.
can't match
Well,
30.
you're not gonna lose anyway.
He says he
Oh.
looks through the pockets. He's like, oh wait, actually 10.
Okay, fine.
So we're gonna flip.
Call it
Heads.
tails.
Fuck.
Do you want to try again? Double or nothing?
He doesn't have.
He goes.
Oh.
I got my gold tooth here. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Okay. Call it.
Tails.
It's heads.
Fuck.
I just made 20. Okay.
So, are you increasing your bet on the lady?
Yes.
Cool.
34.
34. What'd you say?
120 on Aries.
120.
I'm at 150 on.
150.
God.
Whoa! A lot of money on you.
They say Gax comes out of the woods, 400 on the dude.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry, I
God.
have 36.
You gotta hedge your bets.
Yeah.
We're all
He
on the same
walks
team.
up towards
Exactly.
you.
Yeah, you're
Just
just
gotta
like.
But
He
my
walks
money's
up
my
towards you. I'm gonna need you to make that saving throw, that charisma save.
Wait, I can't
But
be
I
charmed.
thought she's an.
Sorry, not charisma, wisdom.
I can't be
Yeah,
charmed
she can't.
though.
I thought she can't be charmed.
She has advantage.
Oh, advantage
Oh.
against being charmed. Oh,
Yep.
crap. Yappity crap. I rolled 6. What am I doing? What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Wisdom,
Oh, wisdom.
saving throw.
That's 19.
19.
And the other one, 19.
That will succeed. As you
Darn
he walks
right
up
it
close
does.
to you, you get that whiff again of that beautiful
This
smelling
guy and
man.
his musk need to go away.
And he says, I'll try not to embarrass you.
Oh, Lord. I think I am like enough talk. And then I literally make sure that I drop all of the other weapons, seemingly, because, like, I'm assuming we're just gonna, like, fist fight and grapple here. Like, he doesn't know, but I'm like,
He
look, I
shakes
won't
off
ta-
his cloak.
Yeah, kind of like,
He's gonna hit a woman.
seemingly, but you know I've got things hidden, because, you know, it's always
This
extra
dude
weapons.
just called
The
out
start.
a woman.
And this beginning starts. And game on. Roll your attack. His AC, with what he's wearing, is a 16.
Yeah, without my freaking other stuff, I get hardly anything, just punching. Hold on, I just wanted to check one thing real quick that I wanted to do after, if I could.
So if the lizard folk get in there, we're just gonna start biting people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ripping
I bite
people's
normally.
arms off.
No, literally, like, we have hungry jaws, and that gives me +7 or something like that to my attack roll. While my normal attack roll is +4. We're gonna rip people's throats out.
Alright, whatever.
Oh, that's
Let's just get on with it. So I'm just rolling like an unarmed strike.
Yep.
Right. It's just like, yeah. Oh lord. What was that? That was a 9.
Oh.
That was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
Yeah.
You run up to him, and he steps.
No,
to
no,
the
no, no, no,
Steps to the side.
Asshole.
Okay.
So he adds a 8 to his rolls.
Oh my.
He rolled a 6, so that's also 14.
Oh, he doesn't hit me. I'm like, so when he does that, I go with my nice smelling flowing hair, let him go the other side too.
Flick him off as he goes by.
As he misses you.
Bewitching, oh sorry, did I hit you?
No,
Sorry.
I'm saying. Like I said, you flick him off, you dodge this side, and you go.
Oh, okay, sorry. No, literally, I should have like yelled, freaking at Zara in the middle of that. I'm like, I need a spritz of that bewitching. Like, good. What does that jack him up at all? Like,
It's advantage persuasion.
Oh, for me,
It's not a
okay.
save or anything.
And I'm holding it currently.
As you dodge him and you swish your hair, he goes, delightful scent.
That's not creepy at all.
Right?
What shampoo are you using?
too much. TMI, we're not there yet.
Go to gravel.
Calm down, guy. Everyone can see you're happy.
Stop. Them tight pants.
His tight leather pants.
They're tight leather pants.
Alright, so it's me, right?
He's wearing he's wearing leather pants and like a black tunic.
Okay. I think after he like swipes by, I think I would try to like duck down and like swipe around with my leg to try to like trip him and get him to fall.
Ooh, alright.
You know, still playing.
I like
band
it.
now.
Give it with advantage.
Unarmed strike still, right?
Yep.
Advantage.
Okay. That's better. 17.
17. With a trip attack, he's going to make a dexterity saving throw. He's going to fail that.
Ooh.
So you manage to, with the advantage of him missing, you get around behind him and use your long, slender legs to just trip him from behind. And as he sort of stumbles forward and tries to catch himself onto the ground.
As that happens, I say,
Give me a perception check.
perception is 22.
22. The moonlight hits in this spot so nicely and perfect that the tunics are kind of see-through in a way, and as the moonbeam hits his back from him kind of catching himself, what you see on his back is a spine tattoo of all the phases of the moon, but only one of them, which is what you get on the 22, one of them is lit up. Like his body is actively lighting it up. The tattoo.
Okay. Interesting.
As he tries to catch himself.
And as I do that, I say, you're quick, but I've seen quicker. As I trip him down.
Rolled an 8. So that's a 16.
Wait, to hit me? Get me wrong. I want to do my shield. Because, you know.
Oh, you shield?
I shield.
Nice!
But no.
He tries to use the same maneuver. He doesn't get up. He does one of those kind of breakdance moves to sort of like swirl back around to try and catch you. But you throw the shield up and his leg bounces off and goes through it, essentially.
I'm like, doing good. So far, so good.
Damn. Give me one more attack.
And you said he's still on the ground, correct? You have advantage.
Yeah.
He's prone.
Mm-hmm.
Little grapple.
No grapple. He's prone.
He's prone.
Yeah.
Alright.
Looking up with this
This
axe.
is not the best for me. Oh, oh, hey, it was meant to be! It was meant to be! 24.
24.
Yes.
Give me an
24.
insight check with that as well.
I just want to fight! Oh, sorry, that was not my. Oh, no! No! I rolled a nat 1 on insight, but I rolled a 24 on my attack.
A nat 1 in insight?
My passive insight is 19, bro. I rolled a nat 1.
With a natural 1 on your insight roll, you clock him in the jaw.
Oh, but I wouldn't want to hurt his pretty face, though.
You hit him in the
You
kidney.
hit him in the jaw. But what you feel from a nat 1 insight is that he's letting you win.
That would just infuriate me more.
Yes, it
and I
would.
would. Can I do an extra attack? I'm freaking have
This
I can do
gambling
an
ring
extra.
is rigged. He's just letting people
As he
win.
kind
I
of
can attack again.
You can, yeah.
So I think that would infuriate me even more, knowing if he's over here giving me the facade that he's
With a
letting me
nat
in,
one,
and I don't
yes.
want anyone else to know. If I feel that, then I'm.
But
gonna...
he does get an attack before you.
What?
But he does get an attack before you. Another 16.
Oh, I think mine only it only lasted to the start of the next one.
Yeah,
right?
so you-
Didn't
But you
shield,
can do it
so-
again.
You could shield again.
Oh, my right, you're right.
It's a
I never
reaction.
get to use this at all. So yeah, shield again.
With that shield, go ahead and make your second attack roll.
Okay. Which is it still? Because he's on the 4 advantage because I've already like hit him once.
He
or, like,
got
'cause he
back
got
up.
Okay. Ooh, I'm throwing my dice all over the place. What is it? 9, 10, 11, 13.
13.
Yeah.
13 misses. And while you kind of go almost into a fury, you can see the audience around you is sort of like a little bit like deer in the headlights. Like, oh, yikes, like this is going a little rougher than something's changed here. And as you sort of make your flurry of attempting blows, he eventually grabs you and pulls you close. He says, "Meet me on the rooftops. Stop this fight now. The right way."
The right way. The right way is I whisper. The right way is I win and I slam him down.
He rolled a 2. You slam him down.
Okay, I'm saying I'm going to attack, but.
I like that. It's naughty.
Okay, as I slam him down, because this is going too far, I put my foot down on him. I stand up, put my foot down on, and I raise my arms up to be like, yes, it's over. I've won, basically. Like,
He puts his arms out in defeat.
Step on me.
Stop.
The minute you let him up, he stands back up and he bows.
And I just give another like little toss and turn around and collect my daggers and my cloak. And you're welcome for your money.
You made so much money.
What's your name? What's your name?
Drak and Sul. And he walks away.
Who?
What? Boss goes over there drunk. What'd you say?
I can't hear you with the
As he's
clinking
flipping the
of
coin
coins.
for like
Yeah,
the
actually, y'all
50th
got all your
time, being
money.
like, it's gonna be
I
heads,
think-
guys, and it lands on your hand and it's head.
120 additional gold.
Yeah, boy. Are you
I
ready
want
to bet on me?
you to roll me.
That was close.
Yeah, I want my money too.
Roll 5 d10s.
Whoa.
10s?
5d10s. They're the saucer shaped ones.
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't ever roll these ones.
Here you go. You get a little.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one.
Oh
Oh my gosh, your little boy.
I made so much money.
No,
Sure,
it's
bet it
just
all.
zero.
D10s.
You knew he was gonna let her win.
But what I love though is he's over used like, I
oh
made
my
like
gosh,
240
so
gold.
what is
She's gonna be
this?
like, I made
What
36.
does that even say?
That's a 10.
Okay, so 10,
0
11,
is a
12,
10.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30.
30?
30.
Times that by 10. So you made 300 gold.
Nice.
Damn.
Wow.
Yes, and that was just one night. we got 4 weeks of this.
This 300 gold is what you made in 4 weeks.
Okay, that's dumb, but
The
alright.
wind out of her
whatever.
sails.
I'm giving you that every night.
Stop, I know that.
This is one night.
300, you said, right? 300 gold.
300.
300.
You said that because I'll forget. Yeah, boy, yeah. Roll
I was gonna say, Gax and
The house
come
does
back from
occasionally
the There's gonna be
lose.
like a massive fucking coliseum in the middle of Port Fisher.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's like,
What happened?
To be fair, the house always was a sports betting because they take percentage.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, that was also.
That's also in 2025.
Well, I was taking credit of
Cedric,
everybody's stuff. but yes.
So Cedric's also not there.
I was liking the idea of Cedric not knowing.
Um,
how did that
Well, I would say while the fight's going
Yeah,
on, I
no
don't
idea
like
what's going on.
close it or anything because things are still happening.
You
but
let
I
things
guess
go.
I'll just let everybody keep drinking and fighting and then quietly just kind of sneak off. You know, everyone's drunk enough
Okay.
to not realize.
Cedric's sitting in his book club. What is that commotion
What is that
outside?
ruckus?
What a racket!
Yeah, Harry.
it's one of those things where it's like maybe like 4 or 5 people show up to Cedric's book club, but all the other posh people are at the
Yeah.
fight.
They gotta take out money.
Can we roll for that? Can we roll for that? If that
Oh, they're
if
covered.
that,
They're greedy.
If that book club day just happens to be empty, it's just Goose and me.
For what? The day that.
There's like
Yeah.
Fight pit's going
what,
on.
like which one is where the posh people are that
They're
night?
with me. Money wins.
17. I mean, that's kind of a good roll, so I'm going to say that they do show up, but they're a little bit inebriated. And a couple of them have, like, irritated faces because
Yeah.
they lost.
They either
So they go to the and then
Yeah.
go to the book club right
they
after.
either leave early from your book club to make it to the end of my fights, or they go after.
They go after this. Like one's still holding the wine bottle. Just what the hell are you doing, man? Read this freaking book.
Oh my god.
Huckleberry
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
Skull,
it's like
chapter
how do
12.
The Odyssey, why the hell is this book so long?
Just go home. I love it. The connection was there.
Oh,
Cool. You head up to the rooftops where you can see him sort of sitting there looking over not towards the port side, more towards the ocean side. And as he hears you approaching, he says, "It's beautiful, isn't it? Never seen such a sight."
I say yes. I think he's talking about me, but sure. I'm like, yeah, it really is.
I think knowingly he chuckles to himself a little bit because he knows that you would take it that way.
Oh boy.
Based on your performance, and he says, they don't have this type of. Where I come from is not like this.
Where do you come from?
I'm from the Feydark. It's interesting to watch the people here. They don't interact the same way. Religion is different. The viewpoints are a lot more wholesome. You're a fantastic fighter, by the way. As he nods to you to like sort of come sit down.
They all walk over and sit. Until you better stop, Moscow. You better stop.
Slowly caresses her arm. Like,
Slowly, I saunter walk over there. Saunter over there. Just kidding. I just go sit down.
please make her
I'm
do a
just sitting down.
charisma saving throw. He is going to just be swept off your feet.
So you go up to the roof, and you guys have this nice long conversation, and Bosco turns around on the same roof. Can you guys get a room?
Charisma saving
Get your
throw.
own roof. Yeah, get your own
A
roof.
failed saving throw. You are like enchanted by
I
him.
cannot be talking.
Daddy issues part 2.
Shadow Daddy.
He says,
Exactly.
he says, I know this might be a sensitive topic, but it seems that you do not have good feelings about your father. Can you explain why? Because I've only ever met a man who held his family in high regard.
Well, how long have you known him?
Many years now.
And he's always seemed this way to you?
The night I met Eladir in the Feydark was... I was being tracked by an association we call the Whisper Wing. They had almost found me, and without Eladir's help, I'd probably be dead by now.
And they were tracking you, I'm assuming, for your skills? To aid in some type of war?
Give me an insight check.
Why can't I just use my passive insight? Oh, sorry, right in front of my face. What is that? 14? 14.
14. You can tell that he is deeply trying to keep back what feelings and emotions he has with that question. And he says, "That is something I do not wish to uncover to you at this moment. But you could persuade me."
Wow, so you really don't.
He gives you a cheap wink and then looks back out. He told me that he stops. You know, when you did that trip attack,
It was good, right?
oh, it was fantastic. However, I'm pretty sure that the moonlight hit me just right, that you saw my tattoo. He turns towards you and he raises his shirt up. You can see clearly. You can see clearly from the base of the spine to the top of his neck, every phase of the moon. And the phase that is out in the sky right now is the phase that is lit up. He says, actually, give me a perception check with advantage.
Perception, dirty 20.
Not only do you see something moving behind it,
Behind the tattoo?
you hear clicking. Whatever is in his back is clockwork. He says, Eladir has given me hope. You see, this tattoo I have was embedded in me. It's a clockwork mechanism. Grants me enormous amounts of power, lunar energy. Remember those fairy sorcerers I was telling you about?
Yes.
They are the ones that did that. They planted this in me. alongside a gnome by the name of Gearspark. Eladir gave me hope. He said he had 2 daughters. After catching up and spending some more time with him, he spoke of you in high regard, having roguish skill just like himself. An expert in going undercover and sleight of hand and backdoor dealings. He also spoke of one that had an immense unknown capabilities, power. And he gave me hope that this girl, Avanya, Lenariel, they are the same. She goes by a different name for cover. Could aid me in accomplishing my task of removing this device without killing me. But she's not ready, so I've made it my life's goal to make sure she is safe. But she's different. She's not like most. She may look 15, but she is but a toddler. He and I are searching for these fairy sorcerers because they're the only ones that can remove it.
So why aren't you with her then? Right now. She's gone. I mean, honest question.
Foxfire is capable. Eladir's always spoken of Foxfire in high regard as well.
Well, I know that they had falling out above table. Because I take terrible notes.
You knew?
Am I great? I'm not mixing them up. Well, that's funny. I'm glad that you seem to have this lovely father figure in my dad that I didn't get. So that's not the father that I grew to know. And he had all these fallings out with Foxfire, so I am a little confused how she even ended up in his hands. What he has to do with it.
Me and your father joked about this.
Roll his eyes.
You see, your father's one of those men that's always kind of one step ahead. He didn't want to not encourage what you were doing because it felt right. He did kill those people. He's told me the harshness of what happened to your former lover as well. But what he knew and what you knew were different. Your former lover was someone who was manipulating you.
I think Aries is probably ready to shut down.
And in the background, there was a Whisper Wing associate helping your propaganda the entire time. And so, he had to help you catch him. Because if he didn't...
Wait, he had to help me? Who? My dad had to help me?
Your dad
Okay, sorry.
had to allow you to act as if you did it so that the Whisper Wing didn't. I need... You know what? No roll. Let's leave that scene there. go to you guys. Actually, Nixel, anything else from you, real quick, or no?
Yeah, Nixel would be spending his time with his bucket of bolts, building himself a silencer. This is a little modular thing that he can install and then take off if he wants to, so he can use his pistol stealthily if need be.
That legal in Port Vischer?
And you already talked to me about the method that we're going to use for that.
Yep.
Additionally, I would be spending as much time as I can studying the ever-loving bejesus out of the B-pin. Trying to understand why it's arcane, how it got that way.
Give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Essentially, you know, he knows that he stabilized it, but he doesn't know the properties of how it became like that, I don't think. Nat 20.
Wow.
Within that 20, because this is very in-depth, and you have a month of time, it will take you basically the entire month, but you will figure out this information. The B-pin is a conduit, it's a prison cell, a cage of two people. You can feel two life forces within it. Buzzing, flitting around. I think at a nat 20 you can even hear voices. Familiar voices. The voices of your parents. And the design of the B-pin was almost a mockery. If you remember the description of your mother, she was wearing a kind of like a bee brooch to keep her hair tight.
Yep.
In a bun.
I remember. Butterfly brooch. Yes.
So whoever put them there was exceptionally strong, because your parents were also exceptionally strong. Either that or they were tricked. But it's got Whisperwing written all over it.
And was it a gift from the Whisperwing, or what? Like the more? I don't think we actually went over this.
You received it as a gift.
As a gift.
Yes.
From the Whisperwing, or
from the Weavers.
Right. That's right. That's right. I remember.
So yeah, you've got your silencer. You learned all about this B-pin and why it's able to cast all this magic for you. It's incredibly powerful, but I will say that it is also waning. You will have to find some way to make it stronger.
Okay.
The reason you were able to hear the voices is because the containment on it is weakening. Either they're getting stronger and finding ways to interact with it, or the enchantment on the B-pin itself that was keeping it constructed and held together is falling apart.
Okay.
Lizard folk, you guys are headed home.
Oh no, everything's in flames.
Deep in flames.
We're friends. Wait.
Is the desert? I was envisioning like
No,
a
no.
Naruto run.
A golden
That
dragon.
music.
The lizard folk of Naruto running.
Oh no.
Gex, I mean, you guys have been this way. You guys swim across the Orthar Gulf,
Yep.
get into Chax. You immediately, no roll necessary, you smell that metallicness.
It's everywhere. This is bad.
There are a couple of peace druids nearby that you could alert.
Yeah, I do. I'll walk over to them.
Mace, my flail in my arm. I'm gonna do a little extra bandaging to prevent any attention being focused on me. I don't want
Cool.
any attention.
Looking around this, what people are predominantly here? Is it mostly halflings that have come over? Okay, yeah.
You can see Chax, if you remember, is kind of like the one that was very almost hostile. They were like combining their clutches together.
Oh, to get ready, because they kept sending halflings over that were sick, and they were like, stop sending. Yeah, okay. I'll walk up to the peace druids.
We just came over from Port Fisher. What seems to be the issues over here? Are they the same?
Pretty much, yeah.
We were able to find a cure over in Port Fisher. The plant called
Firebloom got it.
drives away.
We can send our druids over there immediately. Obtain some.
Well, there's only one, but please help. His last name is Applefoot. If you could send some druids to potentially help him cultivate it or something like that,
On it immediately.
that would be greatly appreciated.
And he obviously recognizes you. Back in your session 0, you were recognized by that person who came for healing, and they talked about it, so they know who you are. He says, "Get right on it," and he changes into an eagle and flies off towards the port. You guys continue on through the Finter Dunelands, those massive, just sandy dunes that are just flying all over the place. You can hear the shrieks of like sand wyverns in the distance as you guys are walking through here. Eventually you make it back to Rismanok. As you're approaching, you see, you see from a distance, you see Vorin and Azarak, your friends, Gethsemane, the two local fishermen, beast hunting brothers that you used to be in a clutch with, and they are there hacking away at a blue and white kind of swirl-like fish. This thing is gigantic, and it's usually all they need is one. They can feed the entire village. These raics are huge. They're predatory. They're almost like massive piranhas, essentially, and that's why they're like such a delicacy, because they're fighting fish, right? And they're not around these parts. And as a lizard folk, this is like, this is the good shit, you know? Like, this is like Wagyu beef, you know? Like, but you see those two sort of like hacking away at the fish, cutting it up, and you can see him sort of like taking it and throwing it into the pots in the communal area that's in there, kind of like the stone foundations with a nice like large communal like ceramic pot that's boiling over a fire. And you can see lots of like lizard folk children running around. I think also, Gax, you see your what's their name? The youngest one. Is it Mira?
Son or daughter?
Daughter.
I think so, yes.
I did.
Mira. You see she's like sort of like running around with like a group of friends. You haven't seen her in a long time, but she's just having the time of her life, just like running around. You can see her. She's got like a wooden stick, and she's like chasing the other lizard folk boys around with it. She's like, "I'm gonna get you!" It's that kind of atmospheres you guys are getting here.
I start seeing them cutting up the react. I start to pick up the pace, and once I get within basically kind of a low shout, like 30 feet, 40 feet away.
Vorin, Azurak, stop what you're doing.
They both look at huh? And they see you.
I just keep approaching.
Argar?
Just stop for a second.
I thought you were dead.
I'm not.
He just went away for quite some time.
You see both of them stop immediately what they're doing, and they walk over to you. How would you have greeted them in the past?
Ooh, shoot. Honestly, it probably would have been something equivalent to like a hand clasp or a handshake, like not a secret handshake, but like yeah, maybe I'd say just like
So you
two
reach
arms clasped with both of them or something like that.
you reach out to both of them.
Yeah.
And they about to, and then they just straight up ignore it and they embrace you completely.
It's so good to see you, brother.
It's good to see you both.
Come, we must eat.
About that.
Not yet.
And
You should check.
yeah, so when they went over to hug Argar, could I have like swapped positions with them? And can I start inspecting the fish?
Yep.
Either a medicine or nature or whatever you need me to roll.
Yep. Go ahead and roll a nature check.
Okay.
I should say Vorin
Give
is this
myself guidance.
large, off-white colored lizard folk. He's wearing this carapace armor of like a desert scorpion that he'd killed.
Ooh, nice.
And he carries a net to catch creatures with. Azarak, on the other hand, he's a large kind of green-yellow lizard folk like your friend Gax. But he's got a rat skull necklace around on his
Nice.
neck, and he's got this light brown armor that's fashioned from sand wyvern scales. And he's carrying this double-sided, like, fishing hunting spear.
Did
I
you
will-
say medicine or nature? Sorry.
No, you're
Nature.
Nature? 18.
18. 100% infected.
Okay.
Metallic smell everywhere. This fish is huge, and it would have basically been used to infect the entire
Everybody.
colony. Yeah, the entire clutch.
Remembering back, sorry to take this over for a minute. Remembering
This is
back
both of us, so it's
to
fine.
when my father was alive and we were having these banquets and stuff like that. Do I remember him like adding the medicinal herbs from Breakthrough into the pots that they're cooking in, like as they're cooking it to kind of kill it all off, or did he only kind of like save that for the family?
You didn't see him putting it in communal pots. He would offer it in your own family, and he would also offer it in like specific places. He purposefully, I think you would remember that he purposefully did not add it into the community pot. It's as if he knew that if he did that,
They would gain the resistance to
no,
Oh no.
he knew if he did that, Lendis would be angry with him. Knowing what you know now, he was a judge. And so he kind of took shortcuts where he could.
Yeah. He wasn't able to like specifically intervene in these types of situations. To be fair, yeah. Well, he can't. I fucking can.
Come, brother, sit down, eat.
Yeah. I think. Fuck. Yeah. I think I'll go over to the community pots, and as they're stewing it all together, I'm gonna put in the medicinal herbs for Breakthrough to try and kill it, to try and at least kill the parasites within it, and
Okay.
stuff like that.
You sprinkle in a couple of those breakthroughs. I think your wife, or one of your wives, the herb one, Skara. Nope, Skara's the eldest daughter. Sorry, it's Zyra. Zyra, she's got these kind of like, for you guys, obviously I can't see this, but for description purpose, so you guys can imagine, she's got these kind of like deep mossy green scales with kind of like a lighter sage mottling on it, so it's kind of like almost mossy in a way. And she's got these warm amber brown eyes. She's got tons of like stained plant dyes all over her hands. She's a gardener through and through. She loves herbs, all that stuff. And she's wearing kind of like these beautiful like woven bead bracelets on her arms. And you can see she sees you sort of like sprinkling the last of your breakthroughs in. She runs back inside, grabs a ton more.
Fuck yeah. She knows what's up.
Instantly knows what you're about. And she's like, here, hun, it looks like you need some more.
Yeah. I'll take them, and if she stays and she helps me, I think I just...
How was your journey?
Interesting. And I just give her like a little rundown of everything that we've been through, and the fact that the fish here is poisoned, so nobody should eat it raw. But yeah.
Well, holy shit, that makes sense why you're throwing in a bitch ton of these breakthroughs.
It seems like the plague is spreading everywhere else. But I know it's not our fault, so that's good at least.
And we know where it's coming from and why.
That too.
You say these fish are poisonous?
These fish aren't local. They're being brought to us. But before they get to us, they get corrupted. They get something added to it.
When
I got this fish from Juck Nass. You telling me that they got fucked up fish?
No, it comes from Archendale before it gets sent to us finally.
Oh, the traders.
Yes. That's what happened to Port Fisher. Only theirs was snuff, not Rayek.
Is there anything we can do?
With Gax's own memory, how reliant is the clutch on these, like trading partners, I guess?
It's strictly a trade snuff for Rayek. So if you sacrifice the delicacy of Rayek, they have nothing to trade.
I think we should switch trading partners. I don't think we should stick with these people. They're poisoning us. Maybe if we talk to Port Vischer, they might be able to send people out to get Rayek and then bring it back themselves, so that we keep it all in Agaros and not with others, especially during these times.
So what would you have me do? Have us do? As they sort of like both look at you.
Spread the word. We're not trading snuff to anybody anymore.
Well, I don't think we call it snuff, the spice.
No, it's just spice for us.
Yeah.
Because to us, it's not treated as a contraband.
We will not be trading the spice anymore with anybody.
Vax! And you see he calls over the local peace druid that's there at the moment. Make sure you send word to Juck Nask and the rest of the clutches. We are not to sell spice any longer to the traders on the coast. And Vax says, sure thing. And he flies off as an eagle to deliver that news. I will need a history check from both of you.
No, wrong one. Is this something that I can use guidance for or no?
Yes.
Yeah. 14. 'Cause I'm a brick. Sure. Oh, shit. I'm a brick. Nice. JU 20.
Okay. Both of you would understand this. Rayek is not just a delicacy in Vesh. The Asgoran idol every year happens at the end of Huga, which is the fall season. That's in 2 months. Rayek is a classic amuse-bouche
Alright, so this is
at
this
the
is-
Asgoran idol.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so is this an event that's held in the Mecca that they have?
Yes.
And how long does it take us to get there?
The Mecca is going to take you probably about a week's time to get there.
Okay.
So it's not entirely urgent,
Yeah.
but the traders, the lizard folk traders who would be taking the Rayek would have already left because it would be basically refrigerator frozen there.
Yeah.
Or like,
Oh, that means they already have a shipment going. That also means we could get blamed if people get sick. Looks like we know where we're going. Looks like we know where we're going next.
Yeah.
This is such a headache.
Wham! A stick right across your butt from your from your daughter, your youngest daughter.
I was thinking it was gonna be Master Puppy.
I thought it was gonna be Master Puppy
I was
too.
like, dang.
I thought about Master Bubby. I was like, I'll leave him where he's at. He's probably smoking.
Yeah, he's way up north.
Yeah.
Having a good old time by
He's over in the
themselves.
swamps.
Swimming naked in the.
But yeah, wham! Haha, gotcha! Welcome back, Dad.
I think, yeah, I like playfully chase her around and stuff like that.
Awesome. You see, as you're chasing around, you look into like the little like, almost like hut-like thing that you have as a kind of a home. These small little like teepee tent things. Inside, you can see who's the young boy who
Thorax is the youngest.
just rattling
Yeah.
off all the names.
Okay.
And the fact that he
No,
knows, like, just by the character.
You can
Yeah,
see
so
he's
it's
in there, sort of
Thorax.
like scurrying around on his hands and knees, trying to catch a bug. And then your other son, your eldest son, he's in there and he's just looking over the like basically like notes of books, right? I think that's what he likes. Hold on. Where is he?
No, he's the fighter.
No, scratch that.
Yeah.
He's destroying books with a knife. He's
I'm just kind of looking at that.
Mom?
Like,
Why is he destroying books? Why books of all things?
Oh my
I
god.
would be happier if he was like killing animals, because at least that helps. I just have to rewrite that.
the pains of being a
Yeah,
parent.
welcome
Yeah.
to parent.
I remember you asked for a favor when you had to do double time.
You see the.
Can I
the-
do
you
a
see-
stealth check to try and get in behind him?
You can try, yeah.
You want me to help? Because I can give it a little minor illusion.
I'll say with a
Sounds
D
like-
with a
yeah.
13, you can
Okay.
successfully do it.
Yeah, it's gonna make it think he's
Yeah,
getting a minor illusion.
I got a 26.
Yeah, you slide right in. He has no idea. He's in like almost like a bloodlust over these books.
As he's tearing up these books, I'm assuming that these are books that I've probably written, or at least like my.
A lot of it is your research notes.
Yeah. Seeing that, I just kind of like shake my head, and
These are your books.
yeah, I'm gonna swing my tail around and just like whack him right in the back of the head.
He does.
And a concuss your child.
Hey man, those two men are
love,
built
bro.
differently. Tough love. It was the second wife. The second wife just beat the shit out of him and move on. So
He goes. He turns around, seeing that you're there. He goes,
I understand.
like you
that
got caught.
yeah.
I understand that you enjoy your bloodlust, your feral nature.
He's an aggressive boy.
Don't destroy my stuff. Go out, hunt with your mother. Don't stab stuff in the house.
Mom!
Yeah, there you go.
Dad's yelling at me!
Is he old enough to spar? 14-year-old boy going through puberty?
Is he old enough to spar? Does he need a spar? I wish I'd never been born!
You're the worst!
You're the reason I'm like this.
You see, he sprints out. You don't know where he's going, but he's going into the woods somewhere, or the Zarek shrublands somewhere.
Stab a tree.
He'll come back at
I feeling the kind of awkwardness of being alone. It's like the contrast of that with him and the family. Like Argar slowly starts to feel that it's not physically distant, but he feels the distance between his life and Gax's a little bit.
The family that he has that you never had.
Yeah, and he goes to see where Vorin and Urza are.
They're still out there.
Yeah.
That's cooked, right?
Yeah,
Is that the Rayek or something else?
the Rayak. But it's got the breakthroughs in it.
That's what I was making sure.
Now I gotta get a new bowl.
Understand that I'm trying to make sure you don't die, okay?
I'm glad you're looking out for me. But I think I can handle it, Argar. And he dips it back in. He's like, you should have some.
And begrudgingly, yeah, I join them. Just commiserate. And I don't say much because it's like, it's been how many
And
years?
as we pan away, we see a picture of Aragar sitting hunched over, eating a bowl menacingly. And the other two brother folk that he had, Vorin and Azarak, also hunched over. 3 peas in a pod.
I do not let my family eat this food whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're batting your kids away, like don't touch it. Like you basically you have, I think Zyra probably makes up a separate pot of food for you guys and feeds it to the family. It's all organic.
I'll say Thriss is the one that's like beating the shit out of the kids, being like, "Don't touch it."
No additives.
Preservatives.
So yeah. With that, Aragar, you spend some more time with this book of yours. And I need you to give me a insight check.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Because of all the help that you got from and information from Bosco, you find basically that the letters that correspond to R-A-I-K, you spend a lot of time, weeks of time, before coming back, recognizing other markings on other lizard folk that survived. And as you're writing all of these different things down, something starts to make a little bit of sense. The Raic passcode starts to key in on some things for you. And what it eventually finds is that chant is a chant in the back of this book. When you decode it with the Raic cipher key, the R-A-I-K are all specific positions on the lizard folk itself. It's not about what it looks like, it's about where it is on the body. are ravage. The mouth. You find them on their face. You find it near their neck. The A is the arms. I, intestines. Yeah. And K around the knee areas. When you put all of these pieces together and you look at the chant in the back of the book, it spells out not the language. It spells out in common. When I feel you there.
Saw that coming. I almost joked about it. I was like, nah.
At this point, I'm going to say that kind of like the downtime sort of finishes up for you guys, and you guys end up heading back.
Oh, I think I actually would have left earlier, because if we have a month and it takes a week to get there and back, I think the week there, I spend a week and then I leave to come back so that we have a week like in Port Fisher with the group. Because if it's 4 weeks in a month, it takes a week to get there. We stay there for the week. They have that banquet thing as we're leaving.
Yeah.
And then we get there. Because the only other thing that I wanted to do was just to talk to Applefoot, not necessarily like do anything, to just be like, hey, have you found out anything about the fire bloom yet? And that stuff. Because I think Gax right now is more trying to, now since he knows more about the plague, especially from the lizard folk side, I think he's going to try and come back to like do another compare and contrast of the
Blade
lizard
from the
folk.
halfling side, yeah.
Yeah, the lizard folk and the halflings. To be like, okay, if we know that ravage is the mouth, there's the knees, there's the arms, and the intestines, what specific key markers are affecting...
On the halflings,
yeah, on the halflings specifically.
Yep.
And the chant, to clarify, the chant, that's after using Rayak, the key, those letters as the cipher for that chant, I determined that it says when I feel you there.
Yep. It takes you a considerable amount of time, but you eventually piece that together.
So does this sound like this, when I feel you, this sounds like a chant, as though this is like the final capstone for whatever the effects these cause?
This is the passcode to unlock that wall.
Because it's... Yeah, alright. That makes sense.
Real quick, Applefoot basically would show you to kind of like the greenhouse where they've like started cultivating things. You can see a number of like cleric healers and things from the Church of Many Gods, a couple of halflings who are more medicinally inclined. People like Bo Dink are there, and they're sort of like cultivating it. And it has been actively been passed around at this point. You can also, he would tell you that basically Vax came and acquired some and took some back to Chax so that he could also use it to cultivate it, as they have their own healers there as well. So yeah, you get the total like insight into knowing like, hey, this plague is the same. It was just manifesting in different ways, because one group of people was getting it directly from the source, the snuff.
Yeah.
The breakthroughs worked on the source from the Raic, because it altered something in their body chemistry, and they were eating it from like another being versus like snorting it in. Yeah. Because they also showed similar signs of like, it's on the knees, it's on the face, like there were all these different locations that like they were showing. Yep.
That's right, because most of the signs, when you would investigate it, it was always the arms.
Or like the mouth, yeah, like you said. And then can I just do one more thing, which is make the poison for Bosco? Because he wanted...
Yes.
Yeah, the arrows.
Yeah, he wanted poison to the arrows.
Yep. Give me a poison. Do nature.
Okay.
Stack
I
more
do
damage.
have like a poisonous kit stuff like that on me, and I'm proficient in it. as
Go
well.
ahead and do that then. Yeah.
I don't know what. I'm just gonna use my wisdom.
Poison, I would just use the nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
18.
18. Roll me 3d6.
Oh. 12.
So you have 12 nice poison arrows, poison tipped arrows.
So then, towards the end of the month, let's see. Yeah. 16 plus 6. 16 plus 6. 22. I sneak into your house while you're asleep, and I just leave them there.
Nice.
Yeah, with just like with like a little note from Gax. They're poisonous. Watch out.
Well,
Also,
thank you.
when we were at the
And express shipping too. So just saying.
when we were at Prismatic, did
Only
we
took a month.
see Silas at all?
Oh yeah.
Silas didn't show up during that month.
Excellent. Good. That's all I needed to know.
No Silas.
He must still be at the Mecca.
Good.
Yeah. But he'd be quite helpful right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Obviously, I know we're short on time, so we're gonna make the Zarzros. You are quick.
Yeah, I'm done.
What's on your bucket list?
Zarzros is gonna look up. He's gonna find either the library or he's gonna try to get back down into that temple and find information on obsidian dragons. The temple specifically because he wants more information on like motive from Jacksamar. Like, what was he doing? Why was he doing it? Was it specifically a command from Tamara? Was it his own aspirations? Stuff like that. And
Okay.
then
So give me for this. Let's do either history or investigation.
both the same.
There is
Do you have a spell
there is
that
a
can help
lot
you?
of material down there, so I mean, I have. You will not get anything here.
Not one.
He also
Well,
you
see.
He's also not doing much with his downtime.
I think
other
you can
than
do
going
it
to
with
the
advantage
thing.
because you spend a lot of time down
Yeah.
there.
Yes. The whole time, this is what his days are. He's going. He's finding information on this stuff. So. What the fuck?
That's bullshit. Yeah.
So that was a 6 and a 5.
So I was right. One.
A 6 and a 5.
Yep.
Flat. Oh, they're flat.
A lot of these books are so old and so forgotten that like a lot of the text is very hard to read. It's almost like it's been disintegrated off the page. But there are some things that you can get from a 5 or a 6. On obsidian dragons, they were born into existence by Asgarath, because you know that he exemplifies all alignments. And he was born, Vithak was the first one, and he was born with intention to help Lendis, bringing final judgment on Zotha. So they all have this kind of scale to them, right? Lendis is harsh judgment, but it's eye for an eye. Whereas Vithak was also harsh judgment, but it was more about finality. He was the deliverance, essentially. He wasn't like an attack dog that Lendis controlled or anything. He was his own separate entity. On Obsidian Dragons as well, I think you would be able to find a book someplace that had like generic descriptions of like what they looked like, how rare they are, what are some of its features and things. And the scales are composed of like a volcanic glass. They're razor thin sharp. They're like sharp enough to cut through adamantine that's like half an inch thick. It's like one of the strongest scales there is. Their breath weapon emits a cone of just these dark shards of glass that basically just rip flesh from bone. And I think a little insight into that from knowledge that you have in the past, you know some of these draconians basically like blow up. It's like that in reverse. Like if a breath weapon were to hit a human, that's what would happen to it. A very interesting piece that you get on a 6 is their blood. There's a lot of literature about their blood all over the place, and through countless hours of cross-referencing books here and there, all of these books reference that it's a viscous, dark purple. And there are several notes in these books that say it crystallizes over time.
That's cool.
Give me an insight check.
That's lavish sign.
Yeah.
No insight check needed.
Even I could get that, and I'm not really paying attention to the lore.
The last thing on 6 is that numerous cults have worshipped the existence of these obsidian dragons as being forgotten gods of final judgment. The only known existing temple located on Agros is in the heart of this mountain that's a couple miles from the Mecca, called Dorkullen, also known as the Culling Tower.
Oh, that's a fun name.
Yeah,
Obsidian dragons are dark.
With a 6 on Jacksamar's
Welcome
Folly,
tower.
you're not going to get as much. The basically what you get from Jacksamar's Folly is that Gorathak had intuition on what Jacksamar was attempting to do. Gorathak knew that Jax was doing this. And the reason that's important is because he used this information to gain favor with the juror. Essentially, he tried to buy his way into godhood after the falling out with Jacksamar.
I hate missing sessions. I would understand this if I didn't miss
Anything else on your to-do list?
Yes, one more thing.
I think you said something about a map.
Yes. I'm going to go into the next, I believe is where he was, Wild Weatherby. Wild Weatherby.
Wild Weatherby.
Wild Welby Weatherby.
I will ask if he has any wonderful maps of Agros in his travels. He's a wild man. He must have made some in his travels or something.
You look at this man, you go, there's no way this guy's got a fucking map. But he does say, I ain't got one, but you can try Tarhun's
Balloons.
Tarhun's trailblazing maps.
Trailblaze.
Oh,
Trailblazing maps.
Trail.
I'm going right there. Where is it?
You head over down the main strip into like the main section of the town, the town markets.
You want this map?
Yeah.
And
Earn it.
Duel me.
Over my dead body.
Working on this man.
you see
25
on
years.
a absolutely almost decked out sign, you see the face of a red dragonborn who's doing like a wink and a smolder. And as you walk inside to this little rinky-dink shop, you can smell the parchment all over the place. There's maps all over this joint. Scrolls, quills and ink all over this place. And you can see sitting behind a desk is the guy that was on the sign, which you presume to be Tarhoon. He's this red dragonborn. He's wearing a tan yellow headband with this like medieval mustard yellow tunic and like dark green pants.
It's not the greatest combo.
And obviously you know that this is very questionable, as red dragonborn have fire breaths. Give me a history check.
You also remember Dragonborns can't read.
I really have not had good rolls tonight.
He looks at the map. It's like a fucking bicycle.
With advantage, actually, because it's from somewhere you live.
You just rolled.
No. Huh? He said with advantage.
Oh, okay. I was like,
But
wait,
it didn't turn out any better.
It didn't.
It was a
didn't.
9 and an 8.
Wow.
I was like, I'm gonna just
And
shut
that's
up.
it?
It'll be another
Just a
blood
9?
incident.
Yeah.
You recognize, one, the name, and two, just the sign was too flashy. This dude moved. You feel like you've had some sort of, there was some story in the news before you left from the Mecca about this Tarhoon guy, but you can't put your finger on it.
Hello there.
Ooh. Welcome to Tarhoon's Trailblazing Maps. What can I do for you today?
I'm really puzzled that I didn't come earlier.
And he pauses for a second to basically do one of those Roman stares, and he does the wink and the smolder.
He goes, whoosh. Careful with the smoke, it burns.
I don't have that problem. Sorry.
I'm Tom.
Sorceress.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What you need, a map?
I would love a map.
Map it is.
Specifically of the entire continent.
The entire continent. Let me see what you've got there.
Careful.
I got it.
Do I remember you from somewhere?
Worst kind possible. I was a fashion designer.
Turn. That's what you
Don't you remember Tarhoon's tailors?
Oh. Then he sneezed and he burned the bitch down.
I'm just waiting for the sneeze on this one.
That's exactly what happened.
Guess isn't even there. He's over.
You remember, this dude sneezed and burned his entire fashion factory down to the ground, and essentially got so tired of it that he left.
Got the insurance check.
But he chose to put up a paper store instead.
Was that in the Mecca that you were stationed before?
Stationed, yes. I used to make fashion design clothes for all of the Asgore idol.
You did the Asgore idol's costuming?
I did. Some of those marvelous things. The only person I wasn't allowed to do, Skizit Skirt. I still listen to that silk song every day.
What a lord drop.
This is the information that we needed.
That is
into the real.
You've been around
I have.
quite a while.
I've burned it to the ground and I've rebuilt.
Well, I'm glad that you have rebuilt. Sign was
He
very
hits
flashy.
the side of the wall, like one of the columns, just Zorethian wood.
This one is built different.
Yeah, man, made sure to use Cerethian wood instead. Much stronger.
Fire treated.
Yeah, fire resistant.
I thought he was going to say asbestos.
So is all paper Zorethian?
Paper inside.
Oh no, that's all papyrus.
Oh.
Sourced from Ithmar. And the worm step.
You might want to think about it. I know Zorethian wood is hard, but
I don't know how I'm supposed to make that into paper though, Zotsros.
I know, but we could work on something. Get it going. We could have a whole fireproof paper.
Ooh, a new business venture.
Yes.
Sell it to wizards.
Fireproof paper.
To wizards.
So it's
In the land of dragons, it would be impenetrable.
It would, wouldn't it?
Sneezes.
Printing.
He's holding like a small little like note, like a grocery list he had from that day.
Oh, now I gotta rewrite that one again.
I'm so sorry.
You needed a continental map of Agros, yes?
Yes, please. If it has specific location names and pretty detailed with the larger areas of Agaros.
I know exactly what you mean.
My memory is not what
He
it
goes
used to
into the back behind the side and
You hear?
Oh wow.
Don't
You
tell
hear-
me.
Oh.
I actually prepared it.
as a flame goes up. And here is your map.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh. It's a hand-drawn map.
Show it to the camp.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure they can. We'll pick it up, but we'll,
Yeah, I don't
because
know
it's
if
in
gonna-
pencil.
It's penciled in, but maybe we can
Oh,
get it.
got it, got it,
You
got
got
it. I got it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And drawn.
That
is
is
awesome.
hand-drawn, and it has names, specific locations, and everything.
Yeah, so you can see on there the worm step. It's over underneath the Mecca. That's where we source a lot of our paper products.
The papyrus, yes.
Yes.
Wow. This is certainly a piece of history. I will keep it very safe.
Do you need a scroll case for that? Or a map case?
That would be lovely, yes.
Excellent. He goes over, grabs this very elegant. You can tell this guy knew what he was doing when he became a fashion designer, because the case also exemplifies it. It's got beautiful, like dragons that are just like Japanese style. It's got like not embroidery, but like a pattern on it that goes back and forth, and like there's like a dragon that's just like swirling in between it. Beautiful.
I'm honored that you even are still in a business that creates such grand things. Tell me, what was your favorite design? Who was it for?
Oh, that's a hard one. There were so many good ones. Bangle. Jangle.
Bangle Jangle. Not quite familiar, but maybe I'll have to look it up sometime.
You've got to look it up. He was a legend.
A legend?
Yes. Here.
Tambourine?
Here.
No.
He goes into the back. He goes into the back. I'll get you one. He goes in the back. He brings out this like small piece, about that big, of lavrosite, which you know is how like they place on like almost like a what's the word for those things? The vinyl players, yeah. You place them on like a vinyl
like a
player.
needle?
It just like knows what's encrypted onto the little crystal, kind of like a CD almost. It doesn't spin or anything, but it just places there, and it like emanates from this like little tablet thing. He hands it to you.
Bangle Jangle's top hits.
Oh, amazing. I can't wait to hear. I'll have to look up the design sometime.
Certainly.
How much for all of this?
Well, you've been so kind, and
No, you've been the kindest.
let's do 35 gold. Sound all right?
I hand him 120 gold.
Oh, damn.
I knew you were going to do it.
That is much too much, sir. You are.
Listen, we are gonna make the finest paper around.
We are. Zarzaros and Tahum. Fireproof paper.
Czar and Tar.
Czar and
Czar and Tar.
Zartar paper.
Zartar.
Awesome.
So what do we do? We're the only ones that like don't have a side gig. Well, I mean, I do have like adventuring is
We
my
don't
side
really
gig,
have a
but,
side
like,
gig.
I know what you mean. Like we're kind of like.
open a side gig.
No,
Nix didn't open one either.
No, see,
Yeah,
Bosca, yeah, you do. You are maintaining her dummies, so you could probably
part of
get.
it is side
Yeah, but you can get paid for it, man. She has the
Side
need.
hustle.
You have the ability to do it. You can fix it, and then Bosco's gonna be our muscle for the fight pit.
What happened? I'm sorry.
With finishing,
We're talking about side hustles.
real quick. So, I'm gonna force it ahead here a little bit. With you guys finishing up downtime, you guys come back. You meet back up in Tarhoon's shop, and basically head back down into the tunnels where you go to the that milky white force wall once more.
Back to business. A little richer.
Argar, you're standing there and you think you have the passcode.
When I feel you there.
You see the gem like it wants to, but it doesn't.
Sing it.
What?
Try singing it. Try singing it.
When I feel you there.
Oh my gosh, I love it. We start humming a tune for you in the back to try to get you like on.
His tail's whipping around.
Give me a
in frustration.
performance check.
I knew you were gonna.
Can we help him like hum along?
Guidance.
Like
No,
give him a
no
help?
guidance.
Yeah, you
Guidance.
guys form a
Guidance. You-
choir
just like-
behind
You
him.
haven't rolled, so I'm gonna give you guidance.
Wait, then I'm
Nixel
also
is
giving, I'm also
obviously
giving him
the high
enhanced,
voice.
enhanced
Guidance?
thing
Yeah.
and enhanced abilities.
Nixel's the
So,
it's a 16 on the die. Let's
We're
go
on
guidance.
downtime.
I got
No,
an
wait, we're at
idea
the
of
end
the
of
song
downtime.
from my sister, so I'm like,
Okay.
just start humming along.
24.
24.
Bosco's the soprano.
I roll a 16 and
I got
4
you.
plus 4.
Oh.
You give your best singing voice. You've never sung, I think, ever
When I
in your
feel
life.
you there.
The rest of the group is all in a chorus behind him.
I think Zarzo's over here thinking maybe he can win Idol.
He needs to
Oh
audition.
my god.
You see the thing finally, as a flame ignites on it, and the milky substance
Yeah.
comes down, and you feel the cold gust of wind, but it feels like you guys are closer to the surface than you thought. And as you sort of move past this area, I'm assuming you guys end up taking the gem. There's no reactionary thing when it's like when you grab it. Obviously, it's still kind of burning, but as you grab it, it goes out. You go forward, and as you look around, and you're looking, there's like multiple tunnels. But everyone, give me an investigation check.
Yes.
16.
19.
21.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Potato dice.
No,
Potato dice.
Classic.
Pretty good roll for the group. You guys work together, and all of these tunnels go for forever.
But there is one passage that is much shorter than the rest, and that's where you guys find on the ground another one of those small gray wither earrings. As you go over there and you pick it up and examine it, you see a bit of light beyond, and it's going up. And as you walk over to it, you can see that there's a gap where you guys can walk, and then a large column tunnel. But in the tunnel there is circulating water, but it's not falling. But above you can see land. The sun is shining through this water.
It's another portal.
How high up is it?
How high up is it?
Yeah. 'Cause is it like on the ceiling or?
So basically there is a rope hanging through it.
Okay.
And with the Grey Wither earring, you realize that this is the way Foxfire went with the girls. He must have climbed up this rope and left it there for us to find.
Or Silverfang.
I think it might be both.
Yeah, I agree.
The tunnels continue.
Endlessly.
They're meant to trick anyone that doesn't know their way around.
But the socks also
and
be
they're
meant
all
to
like
trick.
smuggling ports and all that crap too. So if you don't have a map or don't know your way around, you're gonna get lost.
I did acquire a map of the larger roads on the ground, on the surface.
Can I see it?
Of course.
I want to go to whack, smack, crack, and whatever the other one was. I pointed that out to her. I was like, what's that?
Looking at the map, can I roll either a survival or nature check? Is this like legit? This is actually
No
what
check
the
needed.
world
This
looks
is
like?
legit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you're gonna take your time to like throw us a fake and be like, alright, I'm gonna hand draw a fake map for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a couple hours doing that. What is it you guys do?
Can we ask Nixel to... Nixel, can you fly up there and see if this is in fact a portal?
I start to actually.
He won't
while
be
asks-
able to fly. It's water.
I
It's
thought
a
it was
portal of
circulating.
water.
Oh, the water's
The
right.
water is a circular.
I
Basically,
follow
the
right
water is
behind you.
tube.
I
It is.
start to climb up.
It is the entire tube here.
Yeah.
It's like if you like captured water in a straw and it's just like sitting there.
And I can't.
Yeah.
And I can't use my
I'm gonna
Echo Stone
follow
in
up
these
the
cases.
rope.
Just
You can
check.
use the Echo
Can
Stone.
I like try to see if anything?
A memory of Foxfire
So yeah. confirm.
throwing it up.
I
follow
You see the girls follow.
yeah, I climb up the first. So
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm right behind you, so
I'll follow along in the middle. Be last.
Cool.
That is
As
not-
you guys start to head up,
Nixel is casting invisibility and then going up.
invisibility goes on. You guys head up. You guys get up to the top, emerge out of the water, all wet. But you look behind you in the port. You are now on top of the ledge that there was blocking kind of like the ridge of the port and the bank side of the Gulf. You're now 300 feet, 400 feet up, looking over Port Vischer. As you guys look at one another, sort of realizing where you've come from, a rhinoceros. And it's a large rhinoceros, giant. running towards you guys, and you can see behind him a pack of like dragonborn on leopards that are just like, whoa, let's get him, and they're yelling at you guys to basically, watch out, he's gonna get you. As it flies past you, you guys look back and forth at each other, stunned in amazement at the beauty of this place. The horizon in the distance, beautiful golden yellow light, a massive spires of the Talon Mountains. Over to the western side, grasslands, beautiful prairies with tons of like deer and antelope and all of these things running along. You can see in front of you the glade, beautiful, large, striking, strong Zorithian trees mixed with like blue flowers that are just growing in and around it. You guys have helped to save Port Visha and the Veshlings, but now it's time to continue on to the Mecca. Onward you go. And that's where we're in this episode. Thanks very much. We love you guys. Thanks for coming along. Stay tuned next week for Act 2 of Revenant of Zotha. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.